recently went on. I tried to talk him out of it. He goes on these motorcycle trips where they go in the desert, and they're so evidently so dangerous that people die on this thing because they go so fast on these motorcycles. And then you're so far away from reality that they can't even drag your body back.
So you just left out there.
They have graves out there. People are buried.
Wow.
Once again, in the middle of nowhere. Here we are.
Hey, Tim.
Nobody around. Nowhere. Between here and nowhere. Here we are. Middle of nowhere!
So I just found out he's going to the doctor today. He has no feeling in his hands because I guess you hold the motorcycle for hours on end, and you're gripping this thing so tight. He can't button his own shirt. He went to the dry cleaner yesterday. He had to have the dry cleaner button his shirt.
Wow.
And his pants. And his pants.
And his pants.
Are you kidding? He can't even dress himself.
And, you know, I said to you before you went, it's a stupid... Well, you're holding a coffee cup.
Well, no, I don't have feeling in my fingers at the edge of it, but it's coming back a little bit.
Yeah.
But, you know, you ride, 150 miles a day in the desert, and it's just so intense and just, it's exciting and it's exhilarating.
Is it like, do you have like it's like people say it's almost like a death wish doing this tour.
Well, one guy broke his collarbone.
Right. On your trip?
Yeah.
Wow.
And another guy, they ask you, they tell you, who here is not going to get, or who's not going to get in an accident today. And, you learn that
Why do you want to do that? I don't get it.
Where do you sleep at night?
What?
It's the thrill of a lifetime.
Robin asks, where do you sleep at night?
We went to Mike's Sky Ranch up in the mountains. You ride your bike up there. The only way to get up there is a hunting lodge. It's like a big sausage fest
He's all into like this rugged thing. You're a single guy now. Why not just fuck? I mean, that's a great sport.
This is less expensive.
Yeah.
But it's really wonderful. It's just fun. It's exciting.
So you're going to the doctor today for that?
Yeah, I have to get.
How much feeling do you have? Like, how far down does you like?
Well, my fingertips. Yesterday I couldn't. I got up in the morning. I got up at 4 a.m, and it took me 2 hours and 15 minutes to get dressed.
Is it because you hold the handlebars so tightly?
Yeah.
So what does he think the doctor can do about that?
Well, I don't know. It's like carpal tunnel, and. But I couldn't button my pants. I had to go to the dry cleaner, and I walk in, and the woman says, "Good morning." I says, "Can you?" I'm not a pervert. I'm not a freak. I says, "Can you help me out?" And she says, "Yeah, what's up?" I says, "Can you button my pants?" And she says, "What?" She goes, "The tailor won't be in until 10." I says, "No." I says,
I don't says.
I says, "Can you?"
Says.
Where are you from?
So I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I says, "Can you?" Asked her. I said.
This is what he's been doing all his life.
Exactly.
Right.
Yeah, I'm from Minnesota.
He's the executive for Howard 100. I want him to speak properly.
Thank you.
Go ahead.
So anyway, I asked her. I says, "Would you button my pants?"
He says, "Yeah."
And did I say that again?
Yes.
Did I really?
Yes.
Did I really?
Well, you said yes.
I said.
Yeah.
I said. That's
yes.
what I said. I said.
Right.
Would you button my pants? She looks at me like, "What?" I says, "No." I said, "I'm not. I'm serious."
I says.
Did I say it again?
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Just say I said. Go ahead.
Sorry.
Yes, go ahead. Yeah.
So anyway, I asked her if she would button my pants.
Right.
So she comes in the dressing room. She looks at me like really like weird. I said, I have no feeling in my hands.
Right.
So she buttoned my pants, and I'm like, oh, Jesus, And
why are you doing all? What's going on with you?
But I just,
what,
I
are you
love
flipping
it.
your bird?
No. I love it.
Did the Mexican army pull a gun out on you?
Yeah, they went. We were riding across this lake bed. We were going. It was about 30 miles across this dry lake bed. It was so. I mean, it was the thrill of a lifetime. It was this salt bed, and you got confused because it's all white, and it's salt.
Yeah.
But it's warm out, and you're riding across. You're going like 60 miles an hour across this bed, and we get to the end of it. And all of a sudden, the Mexican army pops out of nowhere, and they've got guns drawn, M16s.
On you, because they thought you were a gang, maybe?
Well, the thing is that they have bikers ride through there and with radios, and then they radio the planes up above because drug lords land their planes, and the guys on the bikes, give the go-ahead, say, hey, it's clean.
Don't you hate when people tell you about their vacation?
I'm like, what the hell is he talking about?
Oh, it's great. No, it's great. And then so one of the guys in the truck in the army goes, should we kill him? And this guy,
you're like Chubby Knievel. You know what I mean? All right, I don't care about your vacation.
Oh, it was great.
I just care that you don't have use of your hands.
Oh yeah, it's
silly.
It's so bizarre. They feel better today, but it was just. I mean, it was all you can think about is just staying alive for 4 or 5 days. It's just
great.
That's
the thrill of a lifetime.
It is. Chris Haynes Motorcycle Adventures. That's the best. It's
well,
the best.
I tell you what, I wouldn't be too thrilled if I broke my collarbone or my neck.
Oh, that's for amateurs. That's people that don't know
Are you
what they're
able to
doing.
wipe your ass? Seriously?
No, well, yesterday I went to the bathroom, and I
Yeah.
had to have Jim McClure come back. I said, Jimmy,
What?
I called him on the phone. I said,
He
Jimmy,
wiped your ass?
No. I says, Jimmy, I says, can you do me a favor? I says, can you come back in Howard TV in the control room? I says, can you button my
says
pants
what?
for did I say it again? I'm sorry.
Only 100 times.
I'm
Go
sorry.
ahead.
I'm
Yes.
sorry. So I asked him. I says, Jimmy, can you button my pants for me? He goes, what? I said, no. I seriously. I need. So.
But you were able to wipe your ass.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
So.
Wow.
So.
Boy, you're shot out of a rocket.
But I had a week off. It's like usually.
That's not rest.
No, because I get up in the morning at 4 o'clock in the morning, as you do,
Yeah.
and I don't shut down till 9, 10 o'clock at night. So.
Right.
I was
All right,
resting.
all right.
So
You give me
I
a
love
headache
it.
with these
I know,
stories.
I know, but isn't it great?
Yeah, it's
You
great.
got to come with me sometime.
Yeah.
Sure. He's gonna
Like as
I
you're
got
into
enough excitement.
No,
I'm-
as you're into photography, I'm into this kind
That's good.
Yeah.
I used my hands after I photographed it.
Well, you
All
never
right.
know. Okay.
Fred, you're a motorcycle guy. Does that interest
loves it.
you?
Absolutely not.
Right.
You don't.
And I
you wouldn't
love
wanna do this?
motorcycling. You know what? I don't like that whole pack riding around like a bunch of jerks.
No. This is in the desert. You're riding by
I'm
yourself.
sorry. If I'm gonna go somewhere, it's
And
kind
how
of like
many hours
that's
a
what
day?
motorcycling to me is all about.
You do
About being by
150 miles a
yourself.
day.
How many hours a day?
You get up at 6 in the morning, and you ride from 7 o'clock till about 6, 7 at night. Whatever.
Oh, my God. Just for frivolously driving around
It's
on
fun.
this thing.
It's just fun.
For 7 hours?
6, 7. Yeah, it's great. It's awesome.
Why don't you just fly into wherever you're driving?
Oh, it's the
I mean,
thrill.
but
It's
I mean,
the
7 hours of bike
That
riding.
is
motocross.
excessive.
Motocross.
It's beautiful. It's
Yeah, and you ride on sand and dirt?
Sand,
oh,
rocks.
I wouldn't want that. What if you flip
cliffs.
over?
Well, shit happens.
Yeah. Did you fall at all?
This time I kind of wiped out a little bit in the sand, but I survived. I just missed a tree.
I survived.
But last time I went over the handlebars, like within the first hour.
Yeah. Did you live?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I went over the handlebar.
Oh, my God.
I laid there for like 5, 10 minutes. I'm like, oh God. Just kind of let my muscles relax, and I wiggle my fingers, then I wiggle my toes. I can bend my knees. I'm like, oh, I'm okay.
Does anyone stop and see if you're doing okay?
Well, you're spaced out because you're riding by yourself because
Right.
you post, and so you're out there by yourself. You're probably because otherwise you get dust in your face, all that kind of shit. So
What do you mean post? What are you
Who
talking
knows?
about?
It's some word he learned out
Yeah.
there.
It's a buzzword.
yeah, so
It's like he's on acid or something. He's flipping over the handlebars.
it's great.
yeah.
It's
All right.
great.
All right. Okay.
Oh, it's great.
I'm
I swear
glad.
to God, you come back to this, and it's like, I couldn't wait to
Nothing
get back to
matters.
work.
Right. All
Yeah,
right.
because it was
I'm excited to be
horrible.
back to work. I'm excited to see everybody. It's great.
You can't button your pants.
Yeah, I love it. I
All right,
can't
thanks.
button my pants.
New glasses, huh?
But, well, I broke my other ones in the Baja,
Right.
but so they're getting fixed again.
Do you own a motorcycle?
No, I used to.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had when I was a kid. I used to ride dirt bikes.
Right. Cool. All right. Thank you. Enough of your vacation. I
anyone?
hate hearing about your vacation. The other guy I
motorcycle
wanted to
adventures.
talk. The other guy. Okay. The other guy I wanted to. What? They give you a free trip.
No, they
So why are
give
you
me
plugging him?
They didn't give me anything because I love the guy.
Right. All
He's
right.
great.
Thank you.
Okay.
All right.
Thanks.
Thanks, Tim.
You can go with me next time.
He's like shot out of a
Let me
cannon.
say something.
No,
Oh,
please. I don't
God.
want to hear it.
I was the oldest guy in the trip. These other guys, 30, 40 years old.
Right.
I'm right in there.
Right.
Right in there. So there.
You should get like one of those little clown motorbikes, Rob, and give it to him and let him ride around here.
I got to lose 30 pounds, and I'm going to be like Evil Knievel. That's all.
Were you the fattest guy on the trip?
Yeah, this time, yeah.
Yeah.
No, man, I don't know. Yeah, I was. No, I wasn't. No, I wasn't. Second fattest.
All right. Thanks, man. Wow, that's exhausting. I'm sorry. I'd rather have that conversation here on the air than in the hall.
I'll talk to you on the way to the
All
car.
right. Yeah, don't talk to me about it again.
Tim,
Yeah.
Howard attempted to uncover where your need for speed came from. Where is its origin? Why did you get into this?
I love motorcycles. I love cars. That's it. I'm just into motorized vehicles
Describe the thrill.
and the need for speed.
Describe the thrill you received from this experience. What is it like?
It's
Take us through it.
exhilarating. It's you're focused. You're hyper focused on just literally surviving and staying alive.
So it's almost like staying in the moment, not thinking about what you might have to do when you get back from this trip or
You're totally in the moment
your
because
past.
you totally have to stay in the moment, and it's about survival, and it's pushing yourself, and it's exhilarating, and it's instead of laying in a lawn chair for a week off, you're out doing something, you're out seeing the world, it's an adventure, and you're bonding with the guys that are great, and it's just a wonderful, wonderful experience.
What about all the risks associated with Howard?
There's risks walking across the street, so life is life. You got to enjoy it. You got to embrace it. we're not here for a long time. We're here for a good time.
But you're important to not only the channels, your family, your friends. I mean, this is.
I'm important to Sal.
Saying.
Sal and I are very important together.
Sabean.
Yeah, yeah.
What?
Okay, get Scott. Scott. Okay.
Do you ever think about these risks though, in terms of fear, in terms of what it could mean? You know, it could change your life.
I don't think that way. I just think about the adventure. I think about the fun. I think about just the experience, and I want to do as much as I can. I love the fact that you have I'm able to do it at this age and survive it. So I mean, when we finished the trip, all of us, all the guys that I rode with, we all looked at each other and said, "We're alive," and we toasted it. It was like we made it out alive, and it's an intense experience, but it's great.
It's all about living, man.
It's about living on the edge.
Be safe.
You.
We
Thank
love
you.
Tim.
Thank you. Thank you.
The thing that I really wanted to talk about, which we haven't even gotten into, and I see it's getting late, but JD's sexual success.
Really? He went to the block party?
Well, Ronnie told me about it. When I was flying out to Tampa, Ronnie was on the plane with me. He says, "Yeah, did you hear? JD got laid." And I'm like, "What do you mean?" He goes, "2 different women in 2 different cities." Yeah, this guy. I mean, he's like a magnet. What happened? Give the audience a brief rundown. I know they've been talking about it on the news, so I guess word got out. But, I mean, and you know, it's funny. He got...
Look what he did here.
Who, Tim?
Yeah.
He broke the mic.
He's so excited.
Fucking insane.
He's excited about his motorcycle.
Look at this.
Do you ride motorcycles?
I used to.
Yeah. I mean, is that crazy what he does?
I don't know if he knows what he's doing. Anyway, I never said JD got laid.
Oh, you didn't?
No. I said the girl on Twitter that I showed you before we left
Right.
showed up at the show. I introduced them. They talked.
Autumn, folks! Autumn, come on up here! What the hell? Here she is, my girl from Twitter. JD? Hello, how are you? Say hi to Autumn. You're a violin teacher? She's a violin teacher. Okay. All right, well, I'll see you. You're very lovely, yes. What do you think, guys? Yeah, huh? She came through, she showed up. And she's very beautiful, just like she said. Very beautiful.
And all I know is they disappeared together. That's all I know.
I know like 5 million women right now are throwing up somewhere.
And then in Arizona, that was in Chicago.
So, dude, that girl that Ronnie found on Twitter.
Yes.
You hooked up with her, huh?
Yes. I mean, yeah, we had fun, yeah.
And then Ronnie says to me, and then you went to the next city and got laid, and now you're even talking about you don't even want to do block parties anymore. You'd think you'd want to go do every one of them. I mean, that's amazing sexual success for a guy like you. The first girl you banged.
Hold on. I'm not saying I don't want to get into the girls do not want me to get how far we went.
You got her
but
up
I was with the 2 girls. Yes.
All right, the first one you were, the one I saw a picture of, she was pretty good looking.
Yeah, it's just beautiful.
What happened? You get in the room and like she just makes it easy for you?
Well, first of all, we at the Chicago in Chicago. You brought her on stage.
Wow, she's a beauty.
Brought him up on stage.
I'm not saying you banged her, but obviously the 2 of you were romantic.
Yes.
She's a beauty.
And we started talking backstage or whatever, and I keep looking, and like Chris Costa, there's a camera on me, and Chris Costa, who works for Howard TV, is like staring at me the entire time. I have a mic on.
Are you still in touch with her? Are you?
Yeah. You
going to see her again?
Yeah.
Who was hotter, the one in Chicago or Arizona?
I don't want to say. I don't want to give that. I don't want.
Who you're going to ruin it for him with one of them.
That's right. That's right. You're right.
There were 2 different types of girls.
Yeah.
One was
the one in Chicago is more my type. The girl in Arizona is very like petite and
wow.
Small. The one in Arizona was hot.
You had success with her too.
Yes.
Wow.
I heard the news story, and this is what JD would say, that he had, all he'll say is he had intimate relations.
Wow. You can say intimate relations?
Well, that's about as far as,
What?
Yeah. What do you mean, what? What don't you understand?
All I know
How
is,
do you like this guy, Robin?
He's the man.
The girl in Chicago,
Yeah.
I was wait. We had to leave very early in the morning for Arizona.
Right.
I was sitting in the lobby waiting for the guys to come down for us to leave.
Right.
And his girl came down and was leaving at 3:15 in the morning.
Wow.
So that's all I.
Look at
I
you,
don't know what was
stud.
going on. I wasn't in the room.
So how do you not love going to these Ronnie block
He still
parties?
doesn't want to go.
It's fine. Listen, it's a lot better.
Dude.
Keep listening.
All right.
It's a lot. First of all, I'm not a performer or whatever, but going with Ronnie is a lot easier because I sort of just it's Ronnie's block party, so I sort of just let him do his thing and just stand up there and laugh.
So what's wrong with that?
With Scott, I feel more pressure. You know, if it's
Right.
if Ronnie's not there, I feel more pressure that I have to, entertain better or whatnot.
But they say you do a fine job.
No, I know. It's just like I'm not big on
Yeah,
traveling.
but look what happened to you. You met two women and you were successful with both of them. Wow,
You're not doing very well sitting here in the city.
Right. Sitting in your apartment.
Told you we got to get him out of the house.
How was it, man? Like having interpersonal relations?
It's very. I'm not used to it, and it's very, very weird. But like with two girls in 2 different days, it's very odd.
Two different states.
Yeah.
Right. You're like a rock star.
I guess. I don't know. Not really.
That's what they talk about, being on the road.
Were you able to please them? Like, were they very, very satisfied from you?
I believe they were.
Wow. Look at you, braggart.
I'm not bragging.
Wow. You're saying you gave them an orgasm.
I don't want to. I really.
And they kissed you and they didn't get sick?
No one got
Wow.
sick.
I'm like a mushmouth kutcher.
I'll tell you, I'm impressed. I've never even done that, giving a woman an orgasm. That's pretty cool. I'll tell you that. I would like to see
one
that.
One day.
I'm working on it.
I wish that success on.
And you're able to really bang and hold out and the whole thing, huh?
Here comes the thunder.
I'm not even saying it got that far.
Okay, you want to be a gentleman.
Yes.
All right.
I even got thanked for being discreet on that.
Do these women want to see you again? Are they all both contacting you?
Yeah, I mean, we're talking.
You're going to fly them in at all and maybe have a weekend?
No, I mean the one in Chicago. I've been talking to more.
Right.
So we'll see. We'll see what happens.
You thinking girlfriend maybe?
Listen. They're in different states. So any sort of seriousness.
Listen to the player in him now.
Yeah. Easy. Slow down, everybody.
See, now if he comes with us to Sacramento and San Francisco, he'll have girls in every
port,
every city, man.
Right.
Every city but the one he lives in.
And don't worry about Scott. He might not ever be there again.
Yeah, I heard he got fired.
No, he didn't get fired, but Shuli read him the riot act yesterday.
Oh dear.
Major.
Yeah. It's unbelievable.
Where he was almost at the point he was crying.
Well, the guys are sick of Scott the engineer.
But Scott says he doesn't cause any problem at all.
I'm Mr. Happy.
Yeah, well, what happened was Shuli got smart. He said to him, look, you're always complaining about money. I'm going to tell you what. Instead of working for the door, they usually gauge how much he gets because of how many people are in the club.
Sure.
He said to Scott, I'll tell you what. I'm going to pay you a flat fee. So regardless of who's there, you'll get paid.
And his flat fee, I've raised it, doubled it, right.
Doubled it. And Scott gets upset. He's the only guy you know who gets upset.
He's
the only guy.
When you double his salary.
Not only did he get upset, he goes, you don't need me anymore. I'm done.
I gave him a raise and he quit.
Yeah.
That's what I'm dealing with. That's what I'm dealing with.
Why are you dealing with him at this point? Forget him.
It's.
He was the inspiration for the whole
Well, and that's what he's yelling at me in there. He goes,
Scott,
"This was my idea."
Who the hell can deal with you anymore?
What does he mean by that?
He's already got a vein popping out of his forehead.
Listen, look.
He accused me last time we were on the air of shaking him down.
Yeah.
When I asked for all of us to get more money,
Right.
so he comes to me and says, "Well, we wanted JD to come on more shows, but he didn't want to come, so." He asked for a guaranteed figure. So what is that, JD? You shook him down too. He shook you down. Oh, please, that's the same fucking. JD says I won't come unless I get this amount of money.
But it's
so
not
he
his
agreed to
gig.
that money.
You're the one who started all this.
Well, that's the point. I'm the one, and they
Yeah.
don't even come to me with. I thought the three of us were like
so he
partners.
doubled your salary and you quit.
That's not the point.
Can I explain to Scott the difference? Yeah. The difference is JD wants more money before they go on tour. You agreed to the dates and then wanted more money, and that is a shakedown.
No, I wasn't trying to shake him down.
You agreed to something and then you went for more. That's a shakedown.
Well, I went for more for all of us. I didn't say I should. I didn't say I should be the one to get more.
That's good.
Oh, he should have been with us this past weekend, man. He missed out.
I'm a
Well,
man of
and
the
that,
people.
and that, and Howard.
We walked away with a payday, dude. You
And this is
missed
my
out.
point. This past weekend that he had this family cousin wedding he had to go to,
which
right?
he was lying about.
Right. I know Scott, okay? He didn't want to deal with the travel. It was tough flights this past tour, you know, this past
Right.
weekend. And the risk of us not making, you know, a bonus, let's say, for selling a certain amount of tickets was there. We have a lot of overhead.
The money had nothing to do with it.
It had, dude. I can read you like a fucking book. He's sitting here in his head. He's thinking one. He's thinking
nothing to do with it.
He's thinking one. Ronnie didn't do a weekend in Connecticut, and he's comparing himself to Ronnie. Meanwhile, Ronnie's working with you.
Yeah, that's his job.
Right. So he used that excuse in there yesterday. Well, Ronnie didn't do a weekend, so he's got that in his head. Then he goes, well, why would I deal with the travel and maybe not just make my minimum, which is more than anybody's giving him around here.
So now you took away
so he
the
backed
incentive.
out. So he backed out. And in all honesty, if JD wasn't available for this past weekend, and let's say it was just me and Ronnie, the show, as ridiculous as it may sound, would have suffered for it.
Right.
It wouldn't have been as good. And that's a risk. That's fucking with my money, his money, and everybody else's money.
Scott made a deal with you at the beginning, and
Right.
he's got to stick with it. Show up for the dates.
I'm in. I told him that.
You're in now. You weren't in this last week.
Listen, I had some.
You're in and you're out. That's what they're complaining about. You got to be in all the time.
I'm in all the time.
If you had a lethal illness, maybe then they would. But
I don't have
ridiculous.
a lethal illness.
Right.
But there are some reasons that I can't get into that I couldn't come.
And all I'm saying is those reasons could pop back up again in
Anytime
the future,
he
and you
wants.
clearly will not pick the right decision in that when it comes up.
You blew it.
No, listen. I
So
told
now
you.
they double, and then they double your salary, and you quit.
It's you don't understand. I can't stand here and explain it to these guys.
All right, I gotta move on.
We went through it
anyway.
yesterday, and we discussed it. We worked it out. I don't know what the fuck they're talking about.
I walked in.
Are you in or you out?
I walked in yesterday morning, and he goes, "You see, they should have booked the plane tickets for San Francisco and Sacramento. Look at the price; it went up."
Yeah,
He
that's the
was-
thing. Everything. It's $100 more. Leave me the fuck alone. I'm trying to write.
So you book it.
Yeah, or just call the promoter and deal with it yourself with him. I don't care that the tickets are.
I didn't come to you with that.
You come to him, he comes to me. It all comes back to me, is what I'm saying.
He's feeling a lot of pressure.
And JD, I gotta beg the guy to fucking go out on a weekend and get treated like a god by people.
Right. He's getting laid.
Yeah, he's getting laid. I go, so what'd you think?
Where's a
It was
mushmouth
all right.
like him going to get laid?
Nowhere.
Hey, I'm right here. You know?
Oh, all right. Yeah, where's a mushmouth like you going to get laid?
None of us can make the money we're making right now. None of us will get laid.
Right.
We gotta fucking. This is working. Let's work with it.
Right. Now, JD, sounds to me like you were a rock star. I don't know what your problem is.
Everybody loved JD, man. It was great.
Howard, it's like coming to America. People are bowing. The guy walks in the room.
You know what's amazing to me? The one thing people want Scott the engineer for, and he won't do it.
I'm doing it. I'm doing it.
You're doing it reluctantly.
No,
You're,
I'm not
you
doing it
constantly have
reluctantly.
problem.
I'm more
Let
than
me tell
happy
you.
to do it.
Can I give you an example of how JD takes this? As much as he hates traveling and hates being a performer, this kid, he's chasing Ronnie backstage before the show, and he's going over stuff. He's going, Ronnie, we should do this between this comic. We should do that. He's fucking organized. He's taking it seriously.
I love that kid.
Ronnie, you would think
He's
it'd
like
be
my
the other way
son.
around. Ronnie's a maniac. He doesn't want to do anything. He just wants to
He
pull
wants to
chicks on
scream.
stage.
Yeah, right.
He almost got
Chicks.
pulled into the audience trying to pull this big broad on stage.
She got fucked. Whoa. Some guy over here practically killed her to get a piece of the fucking oh, holy shit. to get a piece of that goddamn shirt.
By the way, this is Ronnie's head of security, by the way. Just
Yeah, well, dude.
About keeled over.
Hey, calm down now.
You calm down.
What?
He made a sound out.
And Scott, by the way, is getting shown up by JD because Scott does nothing. He stands there like a totem pole, and JD is doing things. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Trying to.
He's trying.
Scott.
And he's enjoying himself. You can tell that he's enjoying
You're
himself.
going to lose out.
I do. I
Get
do.
to every gig.
I'm there for a specific reason.
And when you get there, be a little
to be
bit
a fly
energetic.
on the wall
Try
and
to
do
be
nothing.
peppy.
I do stuff.
Then he was all upset about the website thing.
Right, so we got
this. Yeah, this is bullshit too.
Oh boy.
Again, I had nothing to do with this, but
fucking ridiculous.
In typical Scott fashion, this Jamaican thing we're planning for next year, this Ronnie Jamaican getaway.
Yeah.
So they designed a website.
Yeah. And
they designed a website. Everybody's on it except for Scott. He's nowhere on the website. And I know I told the guy about Scott, and in typical Scott fashion, he just forgot.
Yeah, people just forget you. Finally, somebody wants you, and you're fighting with everyone.
Look, all I'm saying is this.
I wasn't fighting.
Surely, you know what? It's crazy. I don't know what you're involved in here, but this is crazy.
He started yelling at me yesterday because nobody told me anything about the Jamaican trip. I go, well, if you would have been in Arizona, the guy who's organizing it, who's putting up the money for it and everything, was in Arizona and explained the whole thing to us.
Right.
But he wasn't there.
Right. So he wants it on his terms.
And it left a bad taste in everybody's
mouth. You weren't there.
mouth.
That's how you. Scott always leaves a bad taste in everyone's mouth.
Right.
You don't know about the Jamaican trip because you weren't there at the gig you're supposed to be at.
You lost some points with the crew, man. It upset me. It upset Ronnie that you know.
I was crying.
No, it's just the fact that you picked. You committed to the show. You should stick to your commitment. That's all.
You're right.
I am. And I told you.
I am now.
Yeah, now.
JD, what about you? Did you leave a taste in anyone's mouth?
I'm not going into that.
Look at JD with like a stud. Women leaving his room at 3 o'clock in the morning.
The thing in Arizona.
Yeah.
After we finished the show, we're in the sports bar next door, and everybody came to hang out. We're sitting in like a horseshoe booth, and this girl is sitting next to me. We're yakking a little bit. And she goes, I really like to sit next to JD and talk to him. I said, fine. So
Could you imagine wanting to talk to JD?
I actually picked her up and slid her over my lap.
Right.
And put her next to him. Next thing I know, she's driving him back to the hotel.
Hey, you want to go to my room?
And then they called me. They got lost. Where is the hotel? They couldn't find the hotel.
And she's a hot chick, huh?
Yeah, she was.
Wow.
Howard, I couldn't even get to the booth they were sitting at. There were so many chicks and people wanting to sit next to JD and talk to him. I mean, it's unbelievable.
And this he doesn't want.
No, he wants to stay home.
The fuck is wrong with you?
He wants to sit in his apartment.
I'm not. I don't know. I don't know.
We had fun.
It shows you the power of this show. We have the most powerful show in media.
I'm not good with a lot of attention. I'm not comfortable with it yet.
But you keep saying you want girls.
He was all right with the girls. He was okay with the girls. The problem I saw he had, we do this thing like beforehand. We have a meet and greet thing.
Yeah.
He has a bad time with that.
Focus! You focus, please, more focus! Focus.
Okay, it's good. I gotta go down, guys. I'm sorry. I'm right downstairs. I have to go. Fucking Christ, fucking mighty. It's not that I don't. It's just odd. I'm very awkward with that sort of thing.
Really?
Well, that's what I just said. You didn't like it.
What's even worse is after the show.
Yeah.
Like these guys, like Ronnie just goes right down. Like, and I don't know what I'm saying anymore.
Is it that difficult to get out of thought?
Yeah.
I mean, really? Ronnie goes right down where?
Ronnie goes right down to where the people are again.
Right.
Like starts hanging out and mingling.
I'm
or
being
whatever.
nice.
Right, you've just done a show. You're like the Beatles. You want to just leave the theater and leave the mystery behind.
So, I mean, there's that. But I don't know these people. And then, like, people just started coming into the green room. I didn't know who they were.
Oh, nice.
No.
Somebody wants to be with you.
Dude, it was the wrestler guy. We thought you knew him.
No, I didn't know him.
That guy Corey. I didn't know.
The fact that someone wants to hang out with you is wonderful, I think. You're never the belle of the ball. For once, you're the belle of the ball.
I was Cinderella.
Prom king.
You're Cinderella.
Howard, you got to see this video from the weekend. Ronnie's on stage in Chicago, and Ganji thought it'd be funny to make a shirt that said 0.0 for Ronnie.
Right.
So Ronnie gets an idea. First, we're driving to the venue, and this is the words that Ronnie says. He goes, "How do you think this place would be with me lighting a shirt on fire?" And we're like, listen,
genius.
calm down, all right? We don't need a great white incident here at this.
Right.
You know. So he goes, we said, well, what if you tear the shirt on stage?
Right.
So he goes, all right, I'll tear the shirt. We go, Ronnie, cut it a little bit, the old Hulk Hogan trick, so you can tear, so you don't look like an idiot up there.
Right.
So he goes, I already did it. He goes up on stage with this
can't
shirt.
tear it.
Can't tear it.
We're going to give it out fucking pieces. Okay? Come on, we're going to give it out.
nerves, all right?
I think he might have a stroke while ripping the shirt. I hope there's an ambulance outside. We're gonna get it out.
It's like a
crap.
Oh, you were straining, dude.
It was like
the last piece where
last piece. It took 7 minutes for him to rip this shirt.
Like an ape.
At one point, Ganji was holding on to it, helping him.
Yeah, Ganji.
And JD is losing it on stage, just dying laughing hysterically.
JD's your best audience.
He had veins popping out of his head, just for straining to tear the shirt open.
Let me see the clip.
It was insane,
Fred,
though.
you have the audio.
That's my shirt.
We're gonna give it out.
All right, I don't care. All right, I got to get to the news anyway. I mean, it's nuts. You like that, JD? That's fun. Look at him. Look at JD. What's going on there? Why is that so funny to you? What? What?
This is what I'm seeing from backstage.
Why is this so funny?
Just seeing I can't talk.
Listen, I promise I'll never miss another show again.
Just seeing him struggle is so funny to me.
Hey, people were killing themselves to get the pieces of
you were
nothing.
killing yourself trying to turn the shirt.
They were falling. They knocked the girl to the floor.
It sounds to me like you had an incredible weekend, and yet nothing phases you. I mean, my God, 2 women in 1 weekend.
Well, it was nice.
It drives me crazy. This drives me nuts.
Listen, that's a good weekend. I'll have bad weekends too, you know?
He's got to shoot it down. He's got to shoot immediately. You cannot compliment this
You
kid.
had a fantastic weekend. Women are fighting over you.
I don't know about women
I
fighting.
mean, the woman was crawling over Ronnie to get to you, and then left with you.
It was good.
It is unbelievable.
It is unbelievable.
It's unreal.
All right, boys. Thank you. Ronnie Block Party up to JD, the ladies' man, Robin.
Howard, can I just mention real quick that Eric the actor is going to be appearing with us in San Francisco and Sacramento.
Everyone looking forward to that.
And I told Ronnie that his job for that weekend is to be Eric's driver and to push him on and
right
off.
off the stage. I told you that.
But Ronnie, I told Ryan to get a chauffeur's cap.
No, he's not.
Oh, you're doing it. You have
do
to.
that. That's funny.
Howard Eric around in the cab.
Howard, please give him the order to do that.
Push him around. Order. It's funny. Push him around with a chauffeur cap.
You all do it.
All right. Thank
Yes.
you. All right. All right.
Thank
Goodbye, guys. I'm sick of your show.
Train wreck.
The train wreck.
Come here, bud.
Did that look as bad as it?
It was very funny. It was
spitting and crying everywhere.
It was very funny, and I was also very proud of you. In that it seemed like you're finally having fun for the first time in a while. Yet you're so reluctant. I mean, Howard said it several times to you. Why this reluctance to enjoy yourself?
I don't know. I don't know.
Do you think you have a self-destructive personality, like you can never let the sun shine?
Well, I mean, I don't like to let the highs be too high, you know? But I'll let the lows be lows. I mean, that's
exactly
as much as I want to not let the lows be too low. They're always low. So I don't know.
Why not step back from the situation and realize how lucky you have it right now? I mean, you're in a good place.
I'm very lucky, but you know, you just try not to. If I started believing the hype or whatever, then that could just cause, you know, issues.
Well, look at this. Look at this scenario. This is something that you didn't think you could do, yet you prepared yourself for it. You took it seriously, and now you're succeeding at it. Why not carry over this approach to the rest of your life? I mean, you got 2 women in 2 days. You've been very successful in this block. I mean, everyone's all but forgotten about Scott because of your performance. You're making extra money, yet you point to the small things, the minutia, the traveling, you focus in on all of the negatives.
I know. Listen, I don't know what to tell you. That's just how I am. I don't know.
But I'm saying, why not take this opportunity to change, to turn it all around?
I don't know.
You've got something, embrace it.
Okay. Whatever you say.
I'm sorry to lecture you, but I love you and I care about you, and I want you to thrive, man.
I know. I'm all right.
I heard about this weekend before we went to Tampa, and I almost called you and almost texted you, but I said, you know what, he's just going to be like, whatever. He doesn't want that.
You could have, and I would have said, oh, thank you.
You're killing it. Continue to kill it.
Thank you. Yes. JD. Oh, I'm sorry.
No, I'm saying don't let.
He's done. He's done.
Don't let the negative get the best of you. You've got a lot of positive going on.
I'll try.
All right.
Is he Dr. Phil?
I don't know what he is.
Let me ask you a question.
Yes.
How many orgasms total between the two nights?
I'm not getting into orgasms, especially with you.
I've been trying to tell JD to embrace this success, to run with it. You obviously agree.
Definitely, without a doubt. He doesn't want to go. I try to talk him into San Francisco and Sacramento, and he doesn't want to go. I'll respect that, okay? But he's going to Canada.
He'll respect that, but when I had said I couldn't do it, he don't respect that. That fucking asshole,
Scott,
motherfucker.
Scott,
you can't talk to these fucking guys.
Scott, are you jealous of the catapulting success of JD Harmeyer right now?
No.
Why? You should be threatened. I mean,
I definitely think he should be threatened.
has this woken you up at all? I mean, do you now realize how much you have to lose, and that you very well could lose it?
Fuck it.
Hear what he said? Fuck it.
Fuck it.
Fuck it.
How much longer can he last on the Ronnie Munn block tour with this type of attitude, Ronnie?
Hey, it's a train wreck. It doesn't matter.
I'm in for the long haul.
Yeah, he's on the freight train.
That's right.
You know those 3-mile long freight trains? You ever see those?
Yeah, but he's about to be run over by a JD locomotive.
Well, if that happens, that's not my fault. You know?
No, it's certainly his own fault.
It's his own fault. He let it happen. Just remember that. He let it happen.
I let what happen?
You let it happen.
What?
You let it happen.
You control your own fate, Scott.
You control your own fate,
What
Scott.
did I let happen?
JD, take over.
No, he started the fucking.
JD.
He came because you couldn't come.
That's right.
That's how he started.
That's right. And I got somebody. Here's a question for you. When I couldn't do it because I was working with Howard, I got somebody to cover for me. How come you didn't get somebody to cover for you?
Because you had JD coming.
Yeah, because I said I've had to force JD to come. Oh, you can't. How come you didn't get somebody to cover for me?
I would have if you wanted me to.
Yeah, who would you got? Who would you get? Who you got? Who would you get? Who you got? That's what I want to know. I want to know. Who would you pick? I want to know that.
DJ Hollywood.
Grill him.
Scott.
DJ Hollywood.
Scott.
Get you to...
If one day, let's say 1, 2, 3 months from now, you wake up and you've completely lost all block party privileges, do you feel you're going to regret it?
That's not going to happen.
You're slipping.
No, I'm not slipping. I need to talk to my man Teddy.
You're DJing on thin ice, man.
The label machine.
No, now the label machine's first.
Like...
What's your opinion of King's performance? What's my opinion of King's performance? What the do you think is my opinion of it? I think it was forced put that in. I don't opinion of his performance? Jesus Christ, he beat us with 3 home runs. What do you mean, what is my opinion of this performance? How can you ask me a question like that? What is my opinion of his performance? Jesus Christ, he hit 3 home runs. Jesus Christ. I'm pissed off to lose a game. And you ask me my opinion of his performance. Jesus Christ. I mean, that's a tough question to ask me, isn't it? What is my opinion of his performance? Yes, it is. I asked it, and you gave me an answer. Well, I didn't give you a good answer because I'm mad, but I mean, it wasn't a good question. It's a tough question to ask me right now. What is my opinion of his performance? I mean, you want me to tell you what my opinion of his performance is? And you just did. That's right. Jesus Christ. The guy hits 3 home runs against us. I mean, I don't mean to get pissed off or anything like that, but, you know, you asked me my opinion. I mean, he put on a hell of a show. He hit 3 home runs. He drove in, what, 7 runs? 8 runs. So what the hell more can you say about it? I didn't mean to get mad or anything like that, but goddamn. He asked me my opinion of his performance. See you, Joe.
Stern Show. I don't mind telling it. I was trying to thrill.
Hi, this is Suzanne.
Suzanne Summers. I'm on the new Candid camera, and I was also the star of Three's Company. Well, actually, my chest was the star of Three's Company. I was just along for the ride. Well, anyway, I left that show, and I became a successful businesswoman and a grandmother. The shape that I'm in, can you believe I'm a grandmother? I mean, look at my ass, huh? Look at my stomach. It's all thanks to Thigh Master and the torso track. Now, you're listening to a man who calls himself Vagina Master, although I'm not sure why.
Hey, baby. Mr. Methane tomorrow. All right. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the show. Big Super Bowl weekend. Yeah, baby. Yeah. Come on, everyone. Let's dance. Come on. All pumped up. And what happened to, I watched till the end of the game, turned it off. What happened to the guy who got his neck smashed up?
They didn't go back. No, I didn't watch for that.
Yeah, but I mean, how is he? Anybody know? That was a nasty hit. Yo, baby. Yeah. Nobody knows? The guy with the neck injury. The guy that wheeled off the AstroTurf. Yeah. We got to do away with that AstroTurf, man. Yeah, what's up?
All I know is what I heard last night at the end of the game, and they said that he was moving everything. They called it a severe sprain of the neck.
Oh, okay.
He was moving and everything was fine.
Yeah, it was just he was in such great pain they didn't want to risk anything.
Yeah.
They didn't think anything was really wrong with him.
I should have gotten up and played, man. It's Super Bowl. Come on, you bastard.
He would have been the guy covering that last touchdown.
That's right.
Playing safety.
Man, that was some touchdown. That was a great game, wasn't
Stayed
it?
up for the whole game?
Yeah. How could you turn it off?
Turn it off. That was the greatest Super Bowl.
I was tired, too, but I was just like, I got to watch.
They kept you right there.
Didn't you think that guy was going to... I mean, you just wanted to see him put that ball in the end zone. He was reaching and reaching. He just couldn't get it in.
I know.
I know.
He been down anyway because his knee had hit the ground.
But, he's the guy was looking there. He's like, I'm a yard away from, tying his...
What did you think of that? What did you think of that touchdown where that guy's knee was down?
That really wasn't a touchdown either.
It wasn't either, but you got to play off quick, man. That's why you got to get that play off as quick as you can.
Yeah, right. And beside, it would have been inches from the goal. They would have gotten it.
I think that every team should hire a guy that just sits up there and watches the TV.
Yeah, why not?
Looks for that stuff.
Yeah, because there was no playback situation.
Nobody ever called for a challenge.
Yeah, whose job is it to call for a challenge?
Well, somebody has to, like they were saying that one guy alerted his coach a couple of weeks ago. Like a guy on the sidelines actually saw something was not right.
Right, but shouldn't somebody be watching the television?
I guess everybody's busy.
You could actually just watch ABC.
Right.
Hear Al Michaels talk about it.
I know.
Call down to your coach.
It's unbelievable. Lost anyone third. Oh, I tell you, very close.
Maybe those guys are too distracted.
Al's so funny, man.
So why don't they pay a guy just to watch regular TV and say, hey, call that play back or whatever you call that? You know what I mean?
Yeah, there's plenty of people who would do it.
Right.
I think they do have somebody doing that.
They do?
He didn't do it last night.
No, but you think maybe he just didn't want to call because he assumed they would score anyway?
Why? No. They would have lost the timeout on the challenge. They should have absolutely called.
Yeah, no, I didn't know. I think
maybe they didn't want to lose the timeout.
You don't lose a timeout because you would have...
If you're valid, if your challenge is valid.
It probably would have been called in favor of Los Angeles. They probably wouldn't have lost the timeout.
Los Angeles?
Yeah,
it was the the Titans.
Right, the play would have gone in favor for the Rams.
Right.
Down, and they wouldn't have lost the timeout on it.
All right.
Did you hear Al Michaels at the end of the game? He's so funny, man.
Last anyone playing.
All those guys have all these trite, things they say. And he goes, "You've seen the movie The Longest Yard. There it is."
Well, anyway, so I was on some roll last night. I won the coin toss.
So did
I won. I picked the Rams to be ahead at the half.
Good.
I picked the Rams to score.
You won a lot of money from me.
And Ralph. I scored you especially. You must have lost. Actually, though, you won on the game.
I won on the game, and I won a couple of other things down the line. So I think all in all, I probably lost $150.
So I won. Who would be ahead at the half?
Right.
I had first score, which was, of course, the Rams. And then I had first touchdown.
Which was the Rams. Because I had the Titans in that, too.
Right.
Yeah.
And then you had the score at the half. Did you say that?
I had the score at the half. I had everything.
Except the game.
Yes, I was up like $300, and then the game, they didn't beat the spread.
Right. They had the spread. I was
I ended up winning $200.
At halftime, I was like, oh, man, am I in trouble?
So Tom and Ralph gets till 7, right? Did they win or did they lose?
Tom and Ralph.
What was the coin toss?
Coin toss was tails.
Oh, good.
I know I took 100 on from Jackie on something.
Yeah, I think I won 100.
No, we had a $100 bet for the over/under, and you can't.
No, I don't have over/under.
No, the only over/under was everyone took it back because the points were
I had it with a couple of people.
What did I have, over or under on that?
You didn't. I don't think you bet that.
No. We took it all back, but I'm saying.
Well, originally when we thought it was 38, we all took the over.
Yeah.
Because it seemed like it would be over.
I thought it was 38. That's what
No, it's 48.
John's running around trying to dispute the point.
changed. It was changed? I thought it was changed the other way around.
Oh, Jackie, maybe I owe you 100. Who did I bet on the final on the game? Oh, no, that's first touchdown. Who wrote this up?
Emory.
That's the same we all got.
No, I need my regular list. I'll tell you. 2 seconds. I can't go through that.
Right at the top, I'll tell you who you.
I know what to do. Coin toss, I took $50 from Ralph. That's a dumb bet, but I won that. First score, of course, I got 100 from you, Robin.
Yeah.
And Jackie, I beat, first touchdown, I said the Rams, and I beat 100. Yep, it's 100 with Jackie.
You lost your 100 to Ralph, it looks like.
Yeah, well, not really, because I beat him on some of the other bets.
There's a lot of giving and taking in those betting.
So who was the biggest winner? Would that be you?
I only won 200 but it's all said and done.
Yeah, but that's pretty good.
That's pretty good. Yeah,
I don't think a lot of money was...
Because I put all my money on St. Louis. I was very consistent. I was very convinced they
And
won.
I went all Titans. That's why I lost.
Yeah, you can't listen to the hype. There's a reason St. Louis was favored. Although, what an incredible first half.
But they didn't cover the spreads.
No.
If I'd only stuck with that.
Right.
See, like
Actually, it was incredible second half. That was
It was an incredible second half.
I took the Rams for the first score and the Titans to win.
Right. So you broke even.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, actually, won.
Well, actually, you won.
I won some money.
So how much did you win?
I won $100. The only bet I lost was I thought there'd be a coach's
challenge.
Coach's challenge in the first half. I didn't win.
Yeah, I was surprised. And they should have challenged.
There was one or two where they could
There was an
have.
attempt at a 2-point conversion. We decided not to go for that.
Right. Well, anyway, it was an exciting Super Bowl. What did you do? Where did you watch the Super Bowl, Robin?
At home.
You did. With anyone special?
No.
All by yourself?
Yeah.
Really?
Absolutely.
Oh, I thought you were having some love.
You got to get...
I had people over for the first half. I had Ralph and Booger.
I was out for the first half. I mean, not out for the first half. I was out earlier in the day.
Ralph was there. I had Booger and Pat Menachia and his friend Deb. Deb. And...
Pat and Menachia always travels with a friend.
Oh, yeah. Are you kidding? Absolutely.
Every time you hear about this guy, it's like, oh, he also had a friend.
Oh, yes. Absolutely. There's a lot of friends.
Halftime show.
What?
Would you like the halftime show?
You know, I didn't really watch it because I had to throw everyone out of my apartment. It was like, well, okay, everyone, you can come over. And you know, Ralph, you know how you guys got to leave at halftime. And they were going down to scores.
That's why I get started with it.
Ralph and Booger, I guess, were going down to scores. And I'm so jealous because everybody gets to do stuff, and I always have to be ready for bed.
Right, there's always a party going on.
So, of course, like Ralph has to gather his papers, and he settles in.
He can't get away quickly.
Yeah, and then all of a sudden, like, he finally gets his, shoes on, everything, and he's ready to go, and then he goes, oh, I have to pay, excuse me. And it's almost like a little kid who can't leave.
Yeah, because he can't get the code, and he can't get the papers. Everything is, like, confused.
Yeah. Yeah, everything's like...
Wait a minute.
And then he goes, I have to just do a sweep of the apartment, make sure I didn't forget anything.
It's such a
You want to just smack him in the head.
It's such a notice me tactic.
Yeah.
It's all like, let's put the spotlight on me.
Right.
He really doesn't want to go.
Yeah, like Booger's all set to go, and he's respectful. It's always Ralph is always like, I have to do a sweep of the apartment.
Ralph is the kid who doesn't want to go to sleep.
Yeah.
He's always got, wait a minute.
And wherever he is, he doesn't want to leave.
I know he drives some of the E-guys nuts when they do shoots with him because it's the same thing.
Yeah, right. It's like, I'm not sure where everything is, and I feel confused, and it's just like, I don't mind having you over, and then, like, I didn't have anything to eat because it was like last minute everyone said, hey, we want to watch, because I got a big screen. So I said, yeah, fine. And Pat called up and goes, is there going to be food there? I go, no, it's not a party.
Right.
I'm just watching the game.
This thing is just thrown together at the last minute.
So then before you knew it, I had the Fritos out and the dip and some shrimp. I threw something quickly together, like a little hostess. And then I said, I don't want to be getting up and getting things.
Well, see, that's why, because, there were hints thrown to people. I was like, no. I've got to get up in the morning. Don't even think about it.
Yeah.
I'm not having any party for Super Bowl.
Plus, I had a big weekend over at Lot 61.
What's Lot 61? A restaurant?
I see, you guys don't know anything.
Oh, is that a club?
Club.
After hours?
It's a club. I was at Lot 61.
Well, I'm reading about your first date with Angie and what a bust it was.
Wow. Really? When did I have it? Where did you read that?
In the Globe.
Oh, really? Oh, I got to read that.
That was funny.
I haven't had any glow. What do you call it? Date. Globe. Any globe. I haven't had any globe either.
They got you at a restaurant. They got everything.
I got to read that.
Yeah.
What restaurant?
Alaya.
What is that? I've never even been there.
Stephen Baldwin restaurant.
Stephen Baldwin restaurant? I've never even been to Stephen Baldwin's restaurant. Speaking of which, I tried to call him over the weekend. It's impossible to get a hold of that guy.
You know, he's got 87 cell phone numbers. He moves constantly.
Hey, listen, we got to take a break. I want to read that.
Why were you trying to call him?
Why was he trying to call him? I wanted to, no, it was something personal. I wanted to just tell him something. But it's impossible.
I was at your restaurant.
Yeah, right, yeah. Quick, don't say anything. I've never been there. Is this restaurant any good?
It's nice. I didn't eat that. I just hung it at the bar.
How do they make all this stuff up?
I don't know.
So I've been on my first date and I haven't even had one.
It wasn't great.
It was a real bust. Oh, my God. You know what? I'm really going to call the Globe and say, guys, do you ever write anything that's accurate? I mean, that's a joke. And the last article was how I'm lonely and depressed, and I was depressed in the Bahamas.
The Bahamas thing where you stayed away from women.
Because I went to bed at 10:30. I was tired. I was drunk. And they go, oh, you went to his room lonely.
He never had one big party, and he's in bed by 10:30 every night.
Yeah, so what?
You know what's so funny about that whole Globe thing, Howard?
Yeah.
Like you say, you know, this article's wrong and that article's wrong. We don't believe anything. And then as soon as they tell us how much Regis makes, we're like, man, that's unbelievable.
I know.
We believe everything except about you.
But let me ask you something. When did the date occur?
I don't know. They didn't have a date of the date. They just had all the details.
You have not had a date with him?
No.
Ever?
No.
You've never
I will tell you.
had dinner with her.
No, I've never been to Stephen Baldwin's restaurant. I swear to God. On the life of my children. I have never been to Stephen Baldwin's restaurant. I didn't go on any date with her to Stephen Baldwin's restaurant. Nothing.
Well, wait till you see how they describe your date. You're the worst date in history.
Howard, I know you very well.
Yeah.
If you're going to go out on a date with Angie Everhart, maybe the last place you're going to go is Stephen Baldwin's restaurant.
I know.
The second you leave, he's going to call everyone.
I know.
It's true. Because I said, wait a minute. He usually goes to Nobu. He switched.
Yeah, well, I was at Nobu Saturday night for Ross Apin's birthday party. Yeah. And then I was over at Lot 61 with Ross.
Now, how'd you end up over at Ross's party? I was supposed to go to that, but...
Yeah, because you couldn't get a babysitter. Why didn't you say it? We were all goofing on you. We were goofing on him the whole night. Ralph's really bad with you. Ralph and Gary have some kind of rivalry.
I think so.
Like in the middle of eating, we're having a good time, everyone's drunk, and Ralph goes, you know, Gary would have been here, but Barry could have got a babysitter.
You know what? We'll also, when you retire at the end of this year, we'll all see where everyone goes.
There you go. Hey, what are you mad at me for?
No, I'm talking about Ralph.
All right.
Not you. No,
good point. Good point.
He's not going to be able to shake Ralph. Relax.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Ralph will be wearing an apron serving shrimp at your next Super Bowl party.
That gum's staying on his shoe.
Yeah, that was an interesting night. I have to tell you all about that. What do you want to hear? The stuff I can't tell you on the air, or the stuff?
Well, I know who was there, and I know there was only one couple there, and everyone else was like single guys.
Two couples.
Oh yeah.
Oh, the rest was single guys.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, I knew that's what it was going to be.
All bachelors.
Only a single guy
Were
would
there any
say.
women there, or were you guys all with each other?
At Nobu, it was just us. But over at Lot 61, lots of broads was coming up to us. I got to tell you about the broads.
Only a single.
No. I could have, but I didn't get any.
Only a single guy would invite his friend with kids over to dinner and say, "What time does dinner start?" He goes, "I'd be there around 9:30."
Yeah, right. Yeah, no, excuse me, I got to be asleep by 9:30.
He's supposed to change his party for you?
No, but I mean, I was supposed to change my life to be at the party.
But you missed out.
You're a friend. You'd be at his party.
It was a nice party.
No, I heard it wasn't.
But why couldn't you have gone without your wife?
I didn't want to go without my wife.
Who's that guy that Ross hangs around with, like Tonto? What's his name? The Asian dude.
Oh, that's
Ross has. I never knew this about Ross. Ross has a dude that like is his bosom buddy since he's a kid, Lester.
And he's always
a Chinese guy.
Yeah.
And Ross makes Chinese jokes. He goes, Lester, where's my shirts? You know, like stuff like that all night.
I need more lo mein, Lester.
Yeah, Lester, quick, go get me sake.
Oh, yeah.
You know, like stuff like that. And then but Lester's like this real quiet guy.
Oh, not to me, he isn't.
Really?
Lester gets drunk, and you know what he does to me? He sits there, he's got his highball of Johnny Walker, and he goes, "Hey, boy, how them choppers?" I'm like, everybody knows.
Lester can goof on you.
Yeah, but everybody, Lester's a goof on
Because Ralph and I were like, you know, because we were down in the Bahamas and we were with Lester.
Lester was in the Bahamas. You never mentioned Lester.
Well, Ross was there, so who knew? Like this is like Ross's wife.
You didn't know Lester would be around all the time.
No, and like Lester doesn't say much.
Right.
So then we're on the way over, and I said to Ralph, hey, I called him up on the phone. I said, listen, Lester's a nice guy and everything. I don't want to sit next to him because he didn't say anything. So I don't want to be there all night and stuck next to Lester. He goes, don't worry, I'll get there early. I'll make sure you're not.
Pick a seat.
Yeah, you're not sitting next to Lester. I said, okay. And I'm sitting there. Sure enough, I get in there. I'm sitting next to Ralph. Ross comes in. I'm sitting next to the birthday boy, Ross. And Lester's sitting next to us. Fine.
He's on the other side.
Right. And, of course, Lester doesn't say anything all night. So a couple of drinks later, Lester starts getting chatty. Starts talking. So Ralph leans into me and says, you know what? I like Lester a lot more when he doesn't say anything.
When he talks, it's worse.
It's all about Lester. This guy Lester.
He's like an interesting guy. Like I'm not sure exactly what he does. He's got a bunch of jobs, and I don't know whether
a bunch of jobs.
Yeah. I don't. He's been at different places. I don't know whether he's happening or not. But I know I was out in L.A.
Yeah.
And I'm at the Sky Bar, and he was entertaining like a whole group of people at a table, like he was happening.
Yeah.
So, but I don't know what he does.
Now, you know Ross's friend Yuri?
Yogi?
No, Yuri.
No, I don't know Yuri.
Black dude?
No. Oh yeah, I've only heard about him.
Great guy.
Yeah, I've only
Great guy. Robin, if you want to take him.
Oh, really?
Oh, my God. This is the guy.
Is that right?
Oh, yes.
Hey,
I approve.
Robin don't have no ring on her finger,
That's
man.
right. Why not introduce me?
Well, Yuri claims he's with some Jewish broad. And he starts using Yiddish.
Oh, my God. Oiga.
Yeah, like all of a sudden I go, oh, yeah, Yuri, how's your Makatana still? He goes, well, her parents are very nice. And, like he knows the whole thing.
What does that mean?
Your in-laws.
Makatanis?
Yeah, Makatana still.
I like that.
So, yeah. So.
Yeah. He knew the lingo.
Yeah, he knew.
He must have been with her a while.
Yeah.
To learn the language.
Evidently doesn't cheat on her. I was quizzing her. All serious.
See, so why are you trying to get me all worked up?
Well, who knows? He ain't married either. This is the guy.
He's learning other languages, maybe not.
Mr. X gets out of line. I got someone lined up.
Oh, the fish in the sea?
Yeah.
You know what? There's only one Mr. X in this world, and she got him.
Well, we've got Mr. Methane, who's coming in tomorrow.
There you go. You're so excited.
Yeah, I can't wait.
You're so happy about this week.
Mr. Methane is a huge star over in England. This guy, he passes wind, and he does a whole act.
And you say he got a television show out of this.
He's got a very successful television show in England. There's a theme song from that show, just to prove it to you. Listen to it. This is the truth.
You know why Mr. Methane. I've got to buy only one, and the owner comes home. Welcome to the Methane Show. Why not give me a ring, and I'll give you a blow. You hear it's Mr. Methane.
Oh, that is brilliant.
Can he really fart at will?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, you don't.
No. I've seen tape of his show.
Really?
Excellent show.
And when does he do the farting?
Keep that. He does different things with farting. He does sketches. He does all kind. He's a funny guy.
Does he do like where he goes out like a candid camera?
Yeah, he just doesn't. His only thing isn't farting though. He's a very full personality.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Anyway, we should talk more about the Super Bowl.
What he's talking about.
Of course not.
You heard this.
We love you, Mr. Methane, when you cut the cheese.
And this is the Dancing Duty that's
What?
singing. The Dancing Duty is that.
Yeah, all these little voices are dancing duty.
Oh. We love you, Mr. Methane.
Yeah. All right, we got to take a break. When we come back, we'll continue the conversation. Gary, where'd you watch the Super Bowl?
At home.
Oh.
I Super Bowl party with my wife and my kids, man.
Nice.
My wife, I'm talking about the
Are you
chicken
teaching
wings.
the kids all about football?
Yes.
You know, he's got two sons.
Oh, yeah, right. Jackson can't.
Boy, it's time for me to teach you about the game.
I tell you what, my kid don't know what 4 and 4 is, but you get him on the phone, he'll tell you every single team. You go St. Louis, and he'll tell you who the team is.
Really?
That he knows.
That he knows. He's into it.
Yeah.
You got to talk about the commercials, too, did you?
Oh, yeah.
We'll talk about the commercials. I'll tell you what the most... all right, we'll do that when we get back. Yeah, okay. We all know. We'll be back right after these words.
We get your phone calls. We get your phone calls every day.
Hello, I'm looking for a slow phone. It's David Spade. I got your number from the bathroom at the transmitter station. Hey, brother. Sorry to call you home, but
I wanted to invite you and Stoneham. I'm going to this Bruce Springsteen guy who's doing a show tonight. And I came in town with my buddy. We're going to go see it. So I got to do a show in Atlantic City tomorrow. So we're going to see that. Had 2 tickets. And thought you and the boss might want to go. I know he might not be able to because his wife, you know, he can make out with porn stars on TV, but I don't think he can go to a concert. So it might be too much bedlam anyway. But I'm over at the Four Seasons. I'm under code name David Spade. So if you want to call me, call me. If you don't, I hate your stupid show anyway, I don't care. So that's it, brother. You might not get this. You might be out at Bennigan's or something. All right, call me if you can. If not, I'll talk to you next time I'm in town. I'll come in there and help ruin your show.
The Howard Stern Show.
See, the usual gang of misfits and dope addicts are here.
Bless them. That's the way nature made them.
Ah, yeah. Wow, this is kind of funny. That's a good song. Is that Bowie, right?
I think that might be Marilyn Manson.
Yeah. Bowie. That sounds very Bowie-esque.
Certainly does.
That's a good song, though. I like that. What's the name of that song?
Rock is dead.
Rock is dead. Judging from the top 5 songs in the country, rock is dead. Let me read this article in the Globe. Howard Stern's first date of bust. There is not 1 ounce of truth. You know, there's not 1 word of truth in this.
How can they do
I don't know. I don't understand. They just made up a complete story. How can you do that, though?
Well, there is some words.
Let me see.
They got off the radio.
Can I tell you something? And just remember, this isn't me saying this. I hear things that people say, and I repeat them back to you just so you know what's going on.
Right.
People are saying, like, how many times can you read an article and say, but this isn't true?
But I didn't go, I swear, I hooked me up to a lie detector. I didn't go on any date with her.
Have you ever been on a date with her at a different place?
No.
Said no.
I'm telling you no. Listen to this. Howard Stern's first date of bust.
Howard, I have to say, if this is true, you're a terrible date.
Yeah, okay, well, let me read it. I haven't even read it yet. And now I'm going to get a bad rap as a bad date. And I haven't even been on a date.
You better straighten up your act.
Howard Stern was all sizzle with sexy supermodel Angie Everhart when she guested on his radio show. But when it came to their first date, he was all fizzle, sources reveal. Angie seemed hot to trot for Howard, says an eyewitness. But instead of wooing her, he bored her by talking about his wife, his kids, and his career. So, I haven't even done this.
Well, they didn't only just see you, they heard the whole thing.
Oh, yeah. They know exactly what was said.
How did they even know that? Howard has been single since he separated from Allison, his wife of 21 years in September, but he hit the jackpot when gorgeous Angie, 30, visited his show to plug her nude photo layout in Playboy magazine. True to form, the 46-year-old shock jock won a $20 bet with sidekick Stuttering John by persuading Angie to tongue kiss him.
Yeah, that's all true.
That's true. Yeah, but I didn't go on any date.
Hold it, just keep
She did and ended up squirming on his lap for 20 minutes. Squirming. Hardly. The raunchy DJ then invited Angie out on a real date, and she accepted. The couple wound up at Manhattan's trendy Aliyah restaurant.
Aliyah, I think.
Aliyah.
Or Aliyah.
Angie kept leaning over the table to kiss Howard, reveals the eyewitness. He looked embarrassed and kept bringing the conversation back to his family. Can you imagine?
Isn't that horrible?
I know this is a lie now.
Yeah.
Like you would do that.
If Angie had any notion of romance, Howard squashed it when he whipped out photos of his daughters. By the time he looked at his watch and said, I got to crash soon, it's past my bedtime. And when's the last time I used the word crash?
Howard, do you have photos of your kids on you right this second?
No. I have one of Deborah in my
He
briefcase.
only brings them on dates, so you've never gone out with him.
Yeah, I always carry big pictures of my...
He has it in a photo album.
Yeah, I have it in my purse.
Calm down the broad.
Angie seemed relieved that it would soon be over. But despite the anticlimax, pals say Howard and Angie aren't giving up on each other. He called her, apologized, and asked her out again, a friend revealed.
Oh, so you realize what a dope you were.
And Angie was fantastic about it.
I am sorry.
Now, why don't I have a lawsuit?
I don't know.
Because there's nothing defamatory about
What? I'll never get another date. Listen to this date that I'm on.
You got to prove that your dating history suffered because of it.
Yeah, I think I'd be a good date. I think I'd be fun. I think I'd be like a fun guy to talk to. I always thought I was kind of interesting. Last thing I talk about is my wife and kids. I might talk about the wife and kids, but it might be part of the conversation.
Maybe you don't realize how much you're talking about them on these dates.
And maybe I don't realize how I never was at Alaya or Alia or any restaurant with Angie.
Oh, that's hysterical.
Maybe it was stuff like I used to own a house, now my wife and kids live there.
Yeah, that might be okay.
He's doing a routine.
It says I did everything wrong except make her pay.
That's right. And
You know?
I'm not even sure about that.
Yeah, maybe I made her pay. Isn't that funny? And why'd they pick Stephen Baldwin's restaurant?
I don't know.
Which that bastard called it in to try and get some publicity for that.
He's the source.
For that joint. Unreal.
Hey, Howard, we have 25 minutes if Tom and Ralph aren't here.
That's right. We get to see some people in their underwear and throw mayonnaise, bologna at their mayonnaise butt.
Wait a second. You said that Ralph was at your house last night, and then he went to Scores.
Right.
He may not make it.
He may not make it.
He said, the deal we made on the air was we all bet money. And you have to be here with your money Monday. You can't tell everyone you're going to the bank like John always does, or, you know.
Money, and you have to be here at 7 o'clock.
Yeah, I got to go downstairs.
I gotta go see my attendant.
So, so whoever isn't here with their money by 7 o'clock has to strip down, bend over, get mayonnaise smeared all over their ass, and we throw bologna slices at it.
My plane got delayed 2 hours. I was feeling that.
Everyone's prediction was Jackie would not get back.
You know what I did last night, Howard?
Yeah.
I have a steep driveway. I took my car and I put it in the street. I was so afraid I couldn't get down the driveway.
Right.
I got bologna on my ass.
Right.
I was listening to the weather report, and I was like, come on, snow.
Yeah.
Come on, snow.
No, I went to the bank yesterday, took out like $400.
Right.
Well, there was a possibility if I lost every bet that I could lose $700, so I took out 1,000 just in case there was something I hadn't remembered.
Did you win or lose?
I lost $150 to you.
But did you win overall?
I only lost $150, all of it to you.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, I think I might have lost.
So did you win your other bets?
Yeah, I won some other bets. That's why I.
So you an overall winner or a loser?
I'm an overall loser.
Oh, you are?
Because Because
you lost to me.
Selling out $150. That's losing.
Right.
I didn't lose 700, but I lost 150.
I think Ralph is down 50 and Tom is down 100, according to the terms that I went over the sheets.
Yeah, but if you won all your other bets, you won overall.
But it's like things cancel out each other.
Oh, they did?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Because you have bets with the same people.
Hey, remember the hot chick who was going to come down here, and what was she going to do?
She was supposed to be here today, right?
She wanted implants.
And what were we going to do to her?
I think she was going to play Turkish Millionaire.
Right.
And you were going to think of it because we hadn't...
Right.
So she can't get down here. She was real good looking, too. Erica.
Why can't she get here?
I thought about you over the weekend.
I was going to ask you, Howard. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning, honey.
I can't control what falls from the sky.
Oh, you got caught up in the snow?
Yes.
All right.
I remember her now.
Yeah.
Where are you? Nothing's falling from the sky.
I'm at home about an hour from Harrisburg.
Where is she?
Oh.
She's at him.
Get that Philly accent.
Oh, there's so much snow.
Him in Harrisburg.
You're going to hold you.
Now, people told me you could control what falls from the sky. That's why I was interested in you.
Howard, there's only one thing to do. She should come in tomorrow, and now we should put mayonnaise on her ass and throw bologna at her, because she's not here.
That's right. You're not here at 7.
What is she? What is she, 21 years old? I ain't throwing mayonnaise and bologna at her.
Why, there's an age thing?
I don't know. It feels wrong. She seems like a child.
It didn't feel wrong when you did it to the 25-year-old.
Yeah, well, that wasn't wrong. This was very immature.
I actually just repeated that on the CBS.
Hey, you want to go to Stephen Baldwin's restaurant with me?
Sure, I'd love
So he can tell you about his kids.
I want to tell you about my wife and kids. I'll bring some pictures.
Very well.
Yeah, that's the kind of date I am. Low key. Well, what are you going to do? You going to come in tomorrow?
I don't know. Can we reschedule this? Is that okay?
I thought that you had an appointment here in the city.
No, I didn't. No, it was just to be with you.
I thought you said you had something to do later in the afternoon.
That's right. That's right. You had a job interview at 1:30.
No, not in New York City. No, here. Back home, I was going to try and make it back home, but the weather is just it's stalling it.
All right, honey. Listen, tomorrow you come down here. We're going to play Turkish Millionaire with you.
Tomorrow?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a problem, too?
No. It's just, I don't know if it's really bad out. So is it supposed to snow today?
Is it still snowing there?
Jesus Christ.
Still snowing in Pennsylvania?
No, it's not. It's not anymore, but we hit hard.
The storm's over. Listen to the radio.
Yeah.
Look out the window.
You dig out, honey.
Nothing there.
You get yourself to a train.
I mean, how bad did it snow there?
They apparently got it a little bit,
Yeah.
worse. It blew over.
Wow, that's like a whole other world. There's no snow here. I mean, we had snow and it just disappears.
I was hoping that Jackie would get snowed out.
I missed you guys.
Instead, she got snowed out.
Yeah.
So we got Jackie here, and she's...
You get the wrong person snowed out.
Oh.
All right, Erica. Well, I'll put you on hold. You reschedule, okay?
Very well.
All right.
Thanks.
That chick is cute. Yeah.
So cute, you can't throw bologna at her.
Yeah, she's too good to be throwing bologna.
Let us throw it at him.
Yeah? All right. Well, then what can I do? Oh, here's Ralph with his money.
Hey, Big Mouth, welcome.
Big Mouth, what do you mean?
Howard told me you were goofing on me all Saturday night.
Yeah.
Making fun of me for, not sequiturs for no apparent reason.
Couldn't get a babysitter.
That was about it. We were just goofing on you because you couldn't get a baby. He seemed to make it sound like you were the...
It was Ralph.
Well, of course. He liked to stir it up between me and you.
Yeah. I thought it was funny.
It was.
Yeah.
It's like we kept going like, oh, I wish Gary was... Oh, yeah, he couldn't get a babysitter. I like the part where you imitate me in that voice, according to Howard.
Because Gary loves Ross, loves to be around Ross.
Sure.
You should have had Ross book you an appearance downtown, and then you could have gone.
Yeah, right.
Like we're appearing at Nobu.
That's right.
Yeah. So can we tell that story?
I don't know. Yeah, whatever you want.
What story?
Well, Gary booked himself an appearance next weekend in Vegas.
Yeah.
So I was wondering, why the hell is he booking an appearance in Vegas? Because Ross is having a party down in Vegas. That's how he gets to go.
Well, there are often little items that you miss, Howard.
Yes. I mean, yes.
Like this one, a decomposing body found hanging from a tree at the Hollywood Park racetrack was identified as a jockey who committed suicide. So the jockey went to the racetrack and hung himself. Yeah. According to a coroner's investigation. John Suarez was found Thursday by track security guards. Suarez, who was injured and lived at the track, had been dead about a month. Oh. They missed the tree hanging for a month.
Well, of course, the guy's so small, he looked like an apple. They don't know the difference. He's a tiny little guy. Of course not. Of course not, Robin.
Oh, my goodness. He was hanging from a tree by a noose in a secluded area of the track grounds. He was wearing only long underwear. They identified him through some ID found in his jacket nearby. Jockeys and trainers have been complaining for more than 3 weeks about a foul odor on the east side of the practice track, but nobody, I guess, went over there to see what was going on. Family members said he was depressed about a workers' compensation claim he had trouble collecting. He had last been seen alive by his family at Christmas. Concerned relatives had gone to the track in the past month, but had been unable to locate him. So now, at least, we know where he is.
Right. Hey, never mind that. Here's a good one. National Enquirer did a little work for us. Remember we asked, I guess we asked Mike Walker or somebody.
To find out how much Regis made?
How much Regis makes.
Okay.
Howard Stern, you asked for it. Here it is. The Shock Jock challenged the Enquirer recently to publish the income of TV's most popular man, Regis Philbin. Kingdom Ball Media observed it was something people would really want to read.
We all want to know.
We agree. I love that about the Enquirer. In 1996, Regis signed a contract to host Live with Regis and Kathy Lee through the year 2000. Under that deal, this year he is due to receive about $6 million. To co-host the morning show, revealed the source.
That's a good payday.
Yeah. The blank-year-old performer, I guess I got to check into how old he is. The blank-year-old performer now earns about $100,000 a show to host Who Wants to Be a Millionaire.
We also wanted to know his age, so they have to figure that out.
Yeah, they're going to get that for us. But he's in he's about 67, but he is in negotiations for a new contract that is expected to bring him 2 to 3 times that amount, added the source. Regis, one of the busiest entertainers in the world, also gets income from several commercial endorsements, his regular one-man shows, cameo appearances in movies and TV shows and specials. After all this, what can Regis expect to earn in the year 2000? Are you ready, Howard? Robin, take a guess quickly, just based on everything I just said to you.
I would say
Come on. A year?
$10 million.
Jackie Marlowe, Jokeman, money?
I'll say 12.
12, Fred Norris, 14. 14 million is correct. 14 million according to the source. Very good. Robin's probably right, but 14 according to that.
Yeah, well. Well, here's another story for you, Howard.
Yeah.
Catholic priests in the United States are dying from age-related illnesses at a rate 4 times higher than the general population.
Well, if that doesn't point out the hypocrisy of the Catholic Church, I don't know what does. Did you hear that? Who's dying from AIDS? Catholic priests. Which means that most likely they are having sex with other men. And,
You don't think they're all IV drug users?
No, I don't. And it doesn't mean heterosexuals can't get AIDS either, but what I'm saying is the majority are homosexual. And the church refuses to acknowledge homosexuals, refuses to... These are the priests.
They say that the cause of death is often concealed on the death certificate.
Oh, boy.
So you don't even know they're dying of age-related illnesses.
There's a lot of deceit. And why would they lie?
And interviews with experts indicated several hundred priests have died of age-related illnesses since the mid-'80s, and hundreds more are living with HIV, the virus that causes the disease.
And the point is that these guys probably don't use condoms because they're also sexually repressed. They're in denial about their homosexuality. They want to pretend it doesn't exist. I mean, there's a million hypocrisies here. Why would the church lie about how these guys are dying?
They don't know what to do.
Keep the myth going that the priests are just, heterosexual men who deny their sexuality? Come on.
What would you do?
These are guilt-ridden homosexual men who are made to feel guilty by the church and then go to the very church and serve it. It's a vicious cycle.
Well, it's a very angry way to serve the church, don't you think?
And I want to applaud this brings me up to another thing. I want to applaud 2 magazines. Number one, Rolling Stone on the cover, Mariah Carey in a bikini who looks excellent. That's beautiful.
What does that have to do with this story?
The second cover is the gay magazine, The Advocate, that put Dr. Laura Schlesinger on its cover as a gay basher. Where is that article, Gary? Quickly read me the cover. Quickly, we'll step up that microphone and read that. Quickly. Quick as a bunny with giant teeth.
Dr. Laura, the dangerous new voice of homophobia.
That's what I want to know. Yeah.
It goes on and it talks about, she's really out there. She's like, God created Adam and Eve, not Adam and 3 guys.
Yeah, can you imagine? That's a brilliant statement.
She claims she has a...
God created whatever's here.
Boy, is she brilliant.
If you believe in God, God put everything on the earth.
She claims that she's friends with some gays and lesbians, and that it's only a small amount of people who want these rights for gays, that most gay people don't really want these rights.
They don't even want their rights.
Right. Yeah, no one wants their rights.
They actually agree with me that legalizing homosexual marriage and adoption is wrong.
Yeah,
gay friends of hers.
Yeah, well, there's got to be something wrong with her if they're her friends.
You mean the self-hating gay friends of hers?
Yeah.
Yeah. But, people say to me, well, God didn't put them on the earth. Of course he did.
How'd they get here?
God put Gary's teeth on this earth. He's not happy about it, but they're here.
Listen to this.
Yes.
Equal rights for gays. These are quotes from Dr. Laura. Boy, she's out there. Rights for sexual deviance, sexual behavior. There are now rights. That's what I'm worried about with the pedophilia and the bestiality and the sadomasochism and the cross-dressing. Is this all going to be rights too? Why does deviant sexual behavior get rights?
My point is that if there are any gay people who work for Paramount, and I listen, I work for Paramount. I can't imagine there aren't gay people
who have to work with this
woman. And they really all ought to get up and say something to her. We're not working with you. We refuse to work with you.
She creates a hostile environment.
Yeah, because some of the most talented people in this business are homosexual. Why should they work with her?
Listen to what she says about AIDS funding. This is her quote. I'm making an announcement. Not 1 penny will I give to AIDS anything as long as public sex is allowed in gay bathhouses. Not cent one. It's a preventable disease. If you don't want to prevent it, I don't want to pay for it. Like every form of AIDS comes from a bathhouse.
Right. Well, please. There are tons of babies born every year with AIDS, and it's not their fault. They have dumb parents who are intravenous drug users and things like this, but look.
This is a sick woman. If you want to listen to her for entertainment purposes, that's your business.
She's the deviant. She is the deviant.
Yeah, she's against gay parenting. She's against gays in the military. She's against gays in general.
Yeah.
If sweetness was so catching, how did we get any? Because all gays had heterosexual parents.
Right.
In fact, they got this guy. He's the executive director of the Gay, Lesbian, and Straight Education Network, and he's mad at her because he says that she tells people on her show that if you suspect your kid is gay, you can fix it.
I love that this woman used my name to try to promote her television career, which she will bomb on TV. I love how she tried to use my name. I will not work for iMark Television. They're going to put on the Howard Stern show. Can you imagine with that disgusting filth that she puts out there about gay
So
people?
much love she's putting into the world.
Right.
But she thinks she's right. You know, she's a convert to Judaism.
So she's Jewish.
No, I think she converted. I think she said that this whole
The
religion.
poor Jews. She had to convert.
Yeah, she did them a favor. I think she's born Jewish, quite frankly. And I don't know. I don't know. She sickens me. She sickens everybody with that veiny neck of hers and her dirty porn pictures that she took with that guy.
Well, she was stupid then.
Yeah. I'm just sick of her.
She was stupid when she had her tubes tied because she didn't want to get pregnant. She was stupid. A really stupid person who's finally gotten smart.
She's just naive.
Oh, you're right. She was born Jewish. She became super Jew.
Yeah, she started studying.
Super Jew.
Right, because it said early in her career, this is another funny thing. I always love this. There's a woman that used to work with her. It said, my first experience hearing on the radio was she was defending gays. This, I thought, well, that's a pretty positive point of view. And then all of a sudden she
flipped.
Well, she needed
Oh, no, it says right here, from someone who at that point already was starting to convert to Orthodox Judaism. That's what happened. Once she started to convert.
Yeah.
She
got all serious about the gay thing.
Right.
Yeah, she was sit and make some people miserable. She's a miserable woman. And I guarantee you.
People who are heavily into religion, they're miserable.
Yep.
But what is it? I always get it.
Listen, how many people you know want to go to like religious services and sit there and be bored to death? Listen, I won't go. And I know, listen, when I was married, it was a big source of problem there. I won't go. I don't want to be bored. I got enough horror in my life.
Let me ask you a question.
Sit and listen, get lectured morality and this and that and the other thing.
Was your rap that if you don't go, then it's not a good example for the kids?
Well, no. We never, we didn't sit and argue about that kind of stuff. I just didn't go. I don't feel it. I don't get it.
I'm with you.
Right? I don't get it.
I don't get
it. It's a fairy tale.
Like if people get it,
you know what I'm thinking lately? People are dogs. Now, I don't mean like they're bad people. When I see dogs, people don't behave any differently. I don't think we're on any different level than a dog.
This is the whole problem with people. They have trouble accepting that
they're human. They're just animals. That's right.
And so we have to elevate everything, and then we're going to slap some rules and say things are good and bad.
Yeah.
And if you do this, you're a horrible person.
All our behavior is animal.
Yeah.
When I was over at Lot 61, I realized that.
If you studied things, if you had us in a microscope and you looked at the things that human beings do, you can track it just like you could if you put a tag on a dog.
Animals.
We go to the strongest animal and screw them to have a child.
Right.
We will do anything to get there to do that.
We sniff each other's asses and choose partners.
We're here for.
So anyway, I've been having this revelation about animals, and lately I wake up very sick over it.
You don't like it either.
I don't like it. But that's all we are. We're meaningless.
People want the meaning to like, you're here to procreate.
We're insects.
No, we're just smart dogs.
Yeah, we're a little bit because we can talk.
Right. We've driven ourselves crazy with our heads. The cat doesn't mind being a cat.
Right.
Because he doesn't think about it.
Anyway, so let's continue.
But people are all upset about it. So anyway, here's a priest talking about this revelation that priests are dying of AIDS. This is the Archbishop James Kelleher.
He made a statement.
Kansas City Archdiocese.
What number?
7.
So he made a statement. At least he got him to make a statement about it.
It is the Black Plague of our time, and it is no wonder that it has also touched Catholic clergy as well as ministers of other churches. This is surely very sad.
But wait a minute,
you're not supposed to have sex. Yeah, that was a non-statement.
Just ignore that part.
Yeah, right.
One of the other things that somebody in the Catholic Church said was that Catholics have trouble, both heterosexual and gay priests have trouble with their sexuality.
What number?
No. I'm just saying that this was something that was said. Nobody else has anything to comment on it. I'm just saying from the article, they said, well, and we're not handling it in a very healthy way because we're so freaked out that priests are having sex. We don't know what to do.
Right.
That's the latest from Catholic priests. They're dying of AIDS and struggling with it. Also in the news, they say they have come up with some new discovery
and what is it?
AIDS. they have discovered that if you don't have a very high level of the HIV virus running through your system, you might not transmit it to somebody else. So if you're going to have sex with a person with AIDS, make sure they have a very low level of it.
Well, how do you know that?
I don't know. But at least, you know, it's something.
All right.
And so far, you know, this Amadou Diallo trial is about to get underway in...
Which guy is he, the guy with the plunger?
Albany. No. He's the guy who was shot 41 times by the police officers who were looking for some guy.
Yeah.
And that trial, they've moved to Albany because there's so much publicity about it here. They thought maybe get this out of the backyard of where it happened and we'll have a fair trial.
Right.
But Al Sharpton and others are putting together busloads of people to go up there and demonstrate outside of the courtroom. And I would just like to say that obviously these people have already decided, they have judged these police officers without hearing all of the facts.
Oh, what else is new?
And if this had happened to a black person, they'd be up in arms and saying, how could you possibly do this without a trial? Wait until the trial. But they're going to go up there because they already know what they want to happen to these officers, whether they have a story or not. So just watch for all the fireworks there. They'll go up there and have a good time, busing every day to Albany to scream and shout outside of the courtroom.
I had a good time.
The New Hampshire primary coming up tomorrow.
Had a good time.
So the presidential candidates are still out campaigning vigorously to try to win your vote. We have a couple of statements from the people who were on morning talk shows yesterday. Here's Al Gore. He has, it's Bill Bradley. Al Gore has the lead in the polls, but Bradley is coming up from behind. And yesterday he sounded more like a coach during a huddle. Here is number 6.
We're starting to move fast. But just remember, the game isn't over till the game is over. We want to make sure that at the end of that game, we're on top. Let's go.
All right. Some fire in there.
So he's on fire, and he also wants to point out to people that George Bush, former President George Bush, served with the same kind of heart condition that he has, and it didn't affect his work. So he's trying to just downplay that health issue of his. Al Gore is also campaigning. He says that Bill Bradley is attacking him personally, and he doesn't like it. Here he lashes back.
I believe the people of New Hampshire are not going to be fooled by Senator Bradley's last-minute, manipulative, negative, politics as usual campaign.
So there, and I guess Senator Ted Kennedy is supporting Al Gore. Here he is.
What number?
Number 10.
What he's got to say.
The standard for public service in the Democratic Party has been established by the Gores of Tennessee.
So if you vote like the Kennedys, vote for Al Gore. Meanwhile, the Republicans are also involved in this race. Last week, the week before, they were having those presidential debates. And, of course, one of the couple of the lesser-known candidates are this Gary Bauer, who's a right-to-life kind of a guy, and Alan Keyes, who's the black candidate running on the Republican side, who is also very conservative. They were talking about the fact that Alan Keyes jumped into a mosh pit and body surfed to the stage one day, and some of the other candidates had a problem with him doing that. Here's Gary Bauer's reaction to Alan Keyes in a mosh pit.
Really?
15.
We got a problem.
The reaction to that?
Yeah.
Surprised this week to see you fall into a mosh pit while a band called The Machine Rages On, or Rage Against the Machine played. That band is anti-family, it's pro-cop killer, and it's pro-terrorist. It's the kind of music that the killers at Columbine High School were immersed in. I don't know, don't you think you owe an apology to parents and policemen on that one?
Actually, I don't, because I was in no... accusing me of having some complicity in that music would be accusing me of, I don't know, being responsible for the color of my skin.
Yeah, we don't want a president in a mosh pit, okay?
How dare you?
Well, that's a real issue.
They'll argue about anything, these people. So they love to debate. There was a tragic plane crash off the Ivory Coast. A Kenyan airplane with 179 passengers on board crashed into the water. They say it took off. It was an Airbus 310. It took off at 9 at night and crashed into the Atlantic Ocean just 1 minute later. They say it appears that it never quite gained enough altitude, and so it, after starting to rise, it immediately started to descend and crashed into the ocean. At least 7 people were rescued. There have been reports that I guess the rescue effort was kind of muddled. They might have saved more people. But 7 people did manage to survive. One of them, a Frenchman who they said was a very good swimmer. That's how he managed to get out of the water. He just happened to be able to swim very well. So they say that most of the passengers were from Nairobi. Apparently this flight was very popular with them. They like to go to a place called Bay in Nigeria to do some duty-free shopping.
Duty.
So now they're all gone. There won't be any more duty-free shopping for them. But there might have been one American on board. The crash is the first such disaster for a Kenyan airline, which this Kenya Airlines has been operating since 1977. Ow! So don't just say that, of course it crashed. They've never had anything like this happen before. Catherine Zeta-Jones, why is she marrying Michael Douglas?
Because he knocked her up.
That's right. She's pregnant. They have to get married.
Smart.
It's one of those shotgun weddings.
Bun in the oven.
But he's not divorced yet. They hope that the divorce will be finalized by this summer. It's the first child for Catherine Zeta-Jones, who is 30, and the second for Michael Douglas, who's 55.
I wouldn't know her if I saw her on the street, but all I know is I hear her name every minute on this show. Catherine Zeta-Jones.
Douglas has a son, Cameron, who is 20 from his first marriage to Deandra Douglas. So he will be a daddy again. And they say that Catherine Zeta-Jones may convert to the Jewish faith. The faith of her husband. Before they get married. She has spoken to a rabbi about converting. Larry King in his column today has a list of some of the other things he's discovered that are annoying about life.
That Larry finds annoying?
Yeah.
Like what?
Add to life's great annoyances, swallowing a drink the wrong way.
Still his old age, yeah.
Button-fly jeans when you have to go to the men's room in a hurry.
When I'm trying to get into some girl's pants.
Can you imagine him in button-fly jeans?
No.
They weren't made for you, Larry. Having to sneeze and not being able to. Hiccups. Talking to machines.
Man.
Cell phones cutting out. I hate them in the first place. We'd have been better off without them.
Oh, really? So don't use one.
So that's Larry. He's annoyed.
I'm irritated.
He doesn't like them.
I don't like when you have to spray your head before a show and make it look like you have hair.
Robert Downey Jr. is okay, according to his spokespeople. There was a report last week that he had to be removed from his cell, and guards had to save him from his roommate or cellmate because he was being attacked by him.
Yeah. You know what I hate about life? Going to jail, being attacked by a roommate. And my suspenders. And my voice, and my column, and my television show.
The Chaplin star is serving a 14-month sentence on drug-related charges. And a spokesman from the California Cochran State Prison tells us that he's totally fine. He hasn't been involved in any incidents. And he's in good shape and cooperating with the drug treatment program there. So there you go. He was not in a fight, and he is not in danger.
He needs a jail wife.
Do not worry about him. Kurt Vonnegut Jr., who's a celebrated author. He's the guy who wrote Slaughterhouse-5.
Which I actually read. That's one of the 2 books I've read.
Yes, one of the few books I read, so I like him.
They forced you to read that in school?
Yeah.
Yeah, and it took me forever to figure out what they were saying.
I don't know what the hell it was about.
And then we went on a field trip to see the movie.
Tell me it was an anti-war book.
Right. Something like that.
But anyway, Kurt is doing okay today, but he'll probably remain hospitalized for a few days. That's the word from the author's 17-year-old daughter, Lily. She says she helped save her father last night from a smoky fire. He was in his brownstone here in Manhattan, and he was in his little office watching the Super Bowl on a small black and white television.
Wow, way to go.
Well, he's 77.
Yeah.
And
doesn't know there's color TV.
And he was smoking a cigarette at the time, and then he left the room, I guess, to go speak to somebody in another part of the house. And a neighbor noticed the fire up in the window because he hadn't stubbed out the cigarette. And apparently it fell off, started a fire. He ran up to try to stop the blaze with a blanket and was overcome by smoke, I guess. And so when the firefighters got there, he had soot all over his face, and he was having trouble breathing, so they gave him some oxygen and rushed him to the hospital. And no one else was harmed in the blaze, and as I said, Vonnegut will probably be okay after a couple of days stay in the hospital. But I always find it, cigarette smokers crack me up when they burn things up. They do, I'm sorry.
What else is in the news, Rob?
A repo man. Actually, 3 repo workers are facing kidnapping charges after trying to tow away a minivan with 2 small children inside. Now, why would you do that? I guess the people hadn't paid their bill, and they were supposed to take the car, but, you know, let the people have their kids, so they're going to face charges about that.
Pay your bills, you won't lose them.
Well.
And you're supposed to leave your kids in the car?
Well, that way they thought nobody would take it.
Yeah, that's a good ploy.
You know, they're not going to take the kids. A high-speed train that will take an hour off the trip between Boston and New York is set to make its first run today. It will travel from New York to Boston in 4 hours. They're about to introduce a train that will be able to travel between the 2 cities in 3 hours. But this is the precursor. Amtrak plans to begin the service with 2 regional trains a day between Boston and Washington, D.C. It hopes to eventually have as many as 7 regional trains and 10 express trains. The express trains are expected to debut later this year. So train travel getting more and more convenient. The Super Bowl, of course, has come and gone. Super Bowl 34, and final score 23-16 with the Rams on top. Here's the final call of the game, number 1. This is Howard Davis of CBS Radio Sports.
Shotgun for McNair. Takes the snap. Looks to the right. Throws. It is complete to Tyson at the 1-yard line, and he's stopped short. The clock strikes 0-0.
Great ending.
Kevin Dyson caught the ball, and Mike Jones made the tackle at the 1-yard line to preserve a win for the St. Louis Rams in Super Bowl 34.
Hey now.
Boy, he's excited.
Hey, he's good. Hey now.
And here's the owner of the Rams, St. Louis Rams owner, Georgia Frontier.
Frontier, yeah.
This trophy belongs to our coach, our team, and our fans in St. Louis.
All right, honey, way to go. Took you 20 years, but you got one.
So she's very excited about her team winning.
Right.
Here's Dick Vermeil, who's the oldest coach, I think, to ever win a Super Bowl.
Isn't he the guy who had to quit for a while because his head was going to explode?
I don't know.
He used to yell and scream.
Was he the guy who was always yelling at the players and he said he was too vicious?
Yeah, he was just too nuts, and then he had to calm down.
Calm down.
Then he was like a commentator for a while, then he went back. He seemed pretty calm.
Yeah, he was all right with the guys. They seemed to like him.
I feel so good and so proud of this football team and this organization to be able to bring this home to the city of St. Louis. They're a wonderful city with wonderful people. Our organization appreciates them. We appreciate, I know they appreciate us a little bit more right now, and this is coming home to St. Louis.
All right.
Kurt Warner, he was not only the most valuable player in the league, he was the most valuable player of yesterday's game.
I'm glad St. Louis won. I predicted St. Louis would win, and I like that guy Warner's whole story. I like the whole thing.
Here's Kurt Warner, number 12.
I tell you what, I always believed in myself, and I got a whole bunch of people here that believed in me. And as long as I had those guys, I was going to give them everything I had. And it's because of these guys and the confidence they had in me that I'm standing up here today.
He sounds like a black man.
And Steve McNair, he was the quarterback of the Titans on the losing side.
Yo, how?
This is a tough one for him.
We've been having to come from behind in the fourth quarter, and that's what we wanted, you know, to keep the ball.
I thought his wife was good looking. They kept showing her in the stand, but everyone I was with said no. Not good looking, no.
Well, you know, beauty's in the eye of the beholder.
Fourth quarter, we have a chance to win. We drove the ball down the field. We made some plays. We executed as well as we possibly could. And like I said, we just came up short.
Yep, not enough hours in that game.
Loser. Anything else, Robin?
And here's Jeff Fisher, who is the coach of the losing team.
Jeff Fisher?
Yes, number 8. He praises his quarterback for his role.
All right.
Steve has done a great job in a 2-minute situation, and he did that today. I mean, we came up inches short, but he certainly, it wasn't because of lack of execution or lack of effort on his part.
All right.
So everybody happy with the performance of the two teams. At the box office, very sluggish box office at the movies this weekend. The number 1 movie.
They're blaming the Super Bowl. Yeah.
Eye of the Beholder. It only made, I think, $8 million. This weekend, which is 6.2, very low for a number 1 film for, a weekend gross. It stars Ashley Judd, and she was asked what interested her in being an Eye of the Beholder.
It's a little elusive. I can't put my finger on exactly what the thing was, but rather an overall aura. There was it's extremely original.
So it was an aura. She was drawn to it. Jason Priestley's also in the movie, even though he doesn't talk to us. He's talking to somebody here, and he talks about his character.
He doesn't like us anymore.
He's a sick guy. He's a sick guy. He's got big problems. He's got big problems. I think, he's got big problems and very.
He was mad because the last time he was on, I put a bunch of phone callers through who were like, I don't know, give him a hard time, but.
He didn't get the joke.
I don't know. He's very sensitive. But all right, it's enough of him anyway. All right.
Leonardo DiCaprio has a movie opening on February 11th.
Yeah.
It's called The Beach. He's become very famous since appearing in Titanic. And he was asked, has it been what he thought it would be?
You get used to it. You get used to anything, just like anything.
Don't get too used to it. The last couple of movies sucked.
He hasn't
just
made any.
Becomes a part of your life. And there's
he was in some face mask.
That was done before Titanic.
Things that happen that are, a little uncomfortable sometimes. But
yeah, but all the bitches you're banging, that you like.
You make the best of it and carry on.
Let's talk about the upside.
Party's almost over, dude. I don't want to hear your problems.
Guy Shy is a new movie opening this Friday. It stars Sandra Bullock. What can she tell us about Guy Shy?
How come she doesn't come in and promote?
I don't know. She's your friend.
I don't know, man. But she was a little bit interested, but, we could get a hold of her. Got to get her in here.
I read in the tabloids that she's looking to have a baby and she can't decide which guy to have the baby with.
Well, right here. Jackie the Jokeman.
Put your name in the hat.
I ain't giving no one a baby.
First-time writer-director. We found the script. We got the financing. We went. It's with Hollywood Pictures, touched on Disney.
You can't find a guy?
But we produced it independently at first, and then it was picked up. It's with Liam Neeson and Oliver Platt. Great character actors. Mary McCormick. Incredible cast.
All right, Mary's in there.
Well, you know what? She's also been successful at producing films. Does she think she'll direct soon?
No, I don't have the gift. I mean, I say that now. Maybe 20 years from now, I'll discover something else in myself that's able to direct a film. But no, there's so many gifted people out there that are far more suited to direct than I am.
All right, very humble. I like that. I like that in a chick.
She's found something she can't do.
Good for her.
Very rare in Hollywood people.
Okay.
Do you watch this Once and Again?
Yes.
You do?
No, what is it?
I was going to say, this doesn't seem like it's down your alley. It's about a woman who's split from her husband, and she's trying to reestablish her life, and she's dating a guy who's divorced from his wife.
I don't need to watch that. I'm living it. I don't need to watch that. That's a chick show.
I thought it would be like, something you could use to learn from.
No, I don't want to learn anything.
So anyway, Celia Ward.
Oh, Celia Ward, yeah.
She's in Once and Again, which airs tonight at 10 on
She was on Donnie Marie the other night.
Was she?
Oh, she was on the show where Marie cried.
You're kidding. I didn't know that.
And David Brenner was on, and David Brenner revealed that he used to date Celia Ward. That's right. I learned that all on the Donnie Marie show.
Wow, well, Donnie and Marie should be watching this show once and again since Marie is going through her own separation.
That's right.
When you get a chance to escape your now hectic schedule, where do you go, Sheila?
I go to
my cats.
farm, which is my little slice of heaven.
Where's she going?
Every
Farm?
chance I get.
A farm. Get out of here.
Farm? She hasn't worked the farm.
I read that about Sandra Bullock, too. She goes to like some farm or something.
Yeah, you know, these guys have never really been on a farm.
Farm. I'll give you a farm.
Spa, baby.
Yeah. That ain't no farm. All right, go ahead.
And after her stint on Sisters, she said she'd never do another hour drama. Why is she in once again?
Yeah.
I couldn't pass up the opportunity creatively for me as an artist. And I'll figure out how that works somehow. And the great thing is that I'm in Los Angeles.
Money.
Real answer.
Right.
Lance Bass, you know that name.
Yeah.
He's a member of NSYNC, your favorite group.
I want it that way.
Is that the other group?
Doesn't make a difference. Yeah, go ahead.
Anyway, he's making his acting debut on Seventh Heaven as a potential boyfriend for Lucy. What does he think about acting, and has he done anything like this before?
It's very, very much fun.
The only acting I've done is things...
Acting like I like the other guys in that group.
You know, with the group, NSYNC. And we've done, like, Touched by an Angel, Sabrina the Teenage Witch, different cameos in movies. But as far as playing other characters besides Lance Bass, I've not done it. So it's very interesting.
New challenge for the young man.
That's right. He's branching out.
Good for him.
Branching out.
I want to branch out of here.
And that's what's happening.
Jackie Pennack, Drug Page Martling, his 4 Filthy Oleo CD and cassette at the warehouse, or call 1-800-323-KING. Thursday, February 10th at Rascals by the Shore in Ocean Township, New Jersey for MP3 audio and Filthy 3D Joke Band. Visit jokeland.com. And we'll see you tomorrow. Okay. Yeah. Hey, baby, what's happening? I'm still working on that Scott the Engineer story, how often he edits his son's music.
Oh, okay.
During work
more
hours.
Information?
Well, I'm hearing some things.
An investigation will be launched.
I want a full report on how much output Scott's giving me a day.
All right.
I want to know how many things he's editing.
And just see how far the album is along.
Yeah. Something tells me the album will be done before my tapes. I still get reports about you that you kind of were less than truthful with me.
Maybe it's somebody else. Maybe I was doing somebody else a favor. You know, I do things for other people as well, not
The only
myself.
person you can do stuff for is me.
I do things for other people as well.
Who's the other people?
I do things for you too, obviously.
Right, but that's not what we're talking about.
I didn't deny I played it.
No, it was more than once, and there is a lot going on back there. I know everything that goes on back there. I got sources.
In my own time, yeah, there's a lot going on.
No, not during my time.
No, not during your time.
No, Scott, the smile gives it all away. You can't even lie to me good.
But what are these favors he's doing for other people?
I don't know. Maybe he's referring to stuff he's done for me,
well,
but that's different. I'm aware of it, and I know what's going on.
Well, that's something you asked him to do.
Yeah. Yeah, but he's giving me a smile.
I
know some favors I've done. If you're referring to my favors,
what are you getting on my case for, all right? You want me to start now? All right. Everybody back there, the 4 or 5 people that go down for at least 2 hours a day smoking cigarettes.
I'm not talking about
them. You want to get on their fucking case?
I'm talking about you.
Bullshit, man.
I'm talking about you.
Bullshit.
I'm talking about you.
It's bullshit.
No, I'm talking about you.
I fucking work. These people are downstairs smoking their brains out and not doing any work for 2 hours a day because every time they have a cigarette, it's 10 minutes. 10 minutes times 10 cigarettes.
You're like,
how long is it?
You're like one of my kids when I go, hey, you're not doing your homework. No one else is doing their homework.
Of course I'm working.
Let's talk about you. Forget about the people who smoke cigarettes. Let's assume.
Yeah, forget about that.
Yeah.
It's all about me. It's only about me.
I'm
the only fucking asshole that works
I'll talk about the cigarette people with the cigarette people. I'm talking about you.
I mean, you know,
you're not smoking cigarettes. Bravo.
I'm one of the hardest workers around. I've been working for you for...
I know. I'm going to have to monitor your output.
I don't get it. Why are you busting my chops about it?
I'm going to monitor your output. I want to see how much you're getting done.
Whatever you fucking want to do.
I just want to know. Just want to know what's going on back there.
Nothing's going on.
Just know I know everything that goes on.
Nothing's going on.
It eventually all ends up on my desk.
Nothing's going on, then you're not doing anything.
Well, then we need you to get something
done.
Now get in there.
I take a break from nothing to work on my son's shit.
By
the way, his new band is Emergency now, and they'll be playing at Starland Ballroom in Sayreville on July 15th. Joke. So it's not a big joke. I mean, you know, you want to get on my case. I mean, you know, for what?
For what? I got limited budget here. And
playing something.
I got limited budget, and I need those tapes getting cranked out and the things that we need done.
Everything's getting done, and I'm doing my job the way it should be.
Are you moving fast?
No, I never move fast. You know
That's what I'm saying.
Of course I'm moving fast.
You don't have time to be sitting with tracks.
Let me ask you something.
Everyone knows what's up.
Is the album done? Your son's album is done?
No, I'm working here on weekends doing stuff.
No, it's not during the weekends only. It's also during my time.
I see.
And I need this guy working because, you know what? We need engineers who can crank shit out.
Sure.
That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
Just know I know what's going on back there.
Okay. You fuck with me, I fuck with you. You get it? Okay.
What? You're not fucking with me.
I am, obviously.
No.
Because you're not making me mad.
I'm not.
Think you're making me mad.
I'm
doing my
with
job
you.
the way I should
I'm
be doing
checking
my
up
job.
that I need you
Check
to
up.
work.
Have fucking Gary sit in there. Have whoever you want.
We don't have time to babysit you. There's other ways of knowing. Tim is going to monitor every day what you get done. And don't get upset with him.
What?
Don't get upset. When Tim used to ask you for a list of what you did all day, he used to get upset. But now you've been caught with the drum tracks. And
what?
You've been caught with the drum tracks, and now we have to monitor what you
Baba
do.
Booey said I had,
Not Baba Booey.
Who plays?
I'm your fucking boss. It's Gary.
Gary,
look
Mr.
at that.
Delabate.
It's also Mr. Gary Del apostrophe A, the capital A, Bate.
What?
What is he chiming in? I mean, all of a sudden I got to call Mr. Delabate?
Gary, Gary, is there a way to monitor what goes on back there? Really, I want a system.
Well, there is, but Scott's not going to like it.
I'm not going to like anything you do.
Well, we'll start with going back to Scott, just giving a list at the end of the day. Just just for the day.
Fine.
That's what he used to do with Tim, but I know it used to piss him off, right, Scott?
Now, let's say he goes, does he just make a list and go, oh, I worked on the tapes today, or does he talk about how many?
He'll say, I worked on the game show special for 3 hours. I did Robin's News for an hour.
And then does anyone check to see how much, like if he works for 3 hours, does one tape get done or 20 tapes? I mean, I need a thorough checking of what goes on back there.
Not working on tapes. That's,
No, I need to know, like, in the 3 hours, how much work does he get done? Like, so if he just writes down, I worked on the game show tapes, does it take him a year to get it done?
I got to go play solitaire. I'm busy.
Well,
I can't stay here.
You don't have to stay here. I'm working your schedule out with Gary. You have to be monitored.
The schedule, you can monitor me. My schedule's not going to change.
Who are you answerable to? In other words, let's say you work on a game show special.
Gary and Tim. I mean, whoever gives me work, that's who I'm answerable to.
Who do you work under directly when you do the game show special, for example?
John
Hine?
Yeah.
And he feels he's getting this material back in a reasonably quick time?
You have to ask him.
Let me find out. John,
I think I'm doing it fine.
John, are we getting this material back in a very quick time, in a timely fashion? I want honesty now. Hold on. You're on trial, my friend. Are we getting this work back in a reasonable time?
On the game show special?
Yes.
Scott has been responsive, and he's done everything I've asked him to do.
In other words, you're not sitting and waiting for this stuff.
No.
It's coming in quickly.
He's been efficient. He recorded with Tom Bergeron. I've got no complaints about Scott.
No complaints so far?
No.
All right. I'm going to make you in charge of Scott. And if you feel he is so he'll answer to Gary and you. And he's no longer on a level with you. He's underling to you.
Okay.
And you are his boss.
Okay.
And
You've been demoted, Scott.
You've been demoted. You actually lost position today, Scott. Believe me, if Scott worked as hard on a cure for baldness as he does on his son's music, he'd have a full head of hair now.
You know what? You were a sergeant, and now you're
because I played something doesn't mean I was working on something. I admitted that I played it. Wasn't working on it, but
what did you play
I worked
it for?
I worked here for the last 2 weekends for 12 hours a day. That's working.
No, you weren't
listening
working.
to something is not working.
Listening to your son's music.
You weren't working.
What's the fucking difference? What I listen to?
That was your hobby.
No one's paying you to do that.
First of all, if you really want to, you really want to push things to a limit.
Yeah.
Do I get a lunch hour? No, I'm supposed to get a lunch hour. We're going to start with this bullshit? You want to get petty about things because that's what you're doing. I do get a lunch hour. Legally, I'm supposed to get a lunch hour,
so take
which I never take.
Stopped you?
So that's my fucking lunch hour. I listen to my son's music, okay?
No.
That's the end of that.
No.
No,
so
what do you mean, no?
You do.
What do you mean, no?
So, in other words, you said you never listened to your son's music.
I said I would
listen. So
you
are back there with your son's music.
No, I said I didn't deny not listening to it. I listened to it. I told you that yesterday.
You know, you're not in the K-Rock union.
I'm not in a union, but you still, according to labor laws...
You're entitled to your lunch break.
That's correct.
And nobody told you not to take a lunch break.
So fine, that was my lunch hour.
And you sure look like you are eating lunch. You don't look like you're listening to music. You look like you're eating lunch. You look like you're eating 5 fucking lunches, quite frankly.
I'll close the door for an hour, and that'll be the end of, that'll be my lunch hour.
I mean, what is it?
For 20-something years, I've been nothing but busting my ass for you.
And not only that, why are you working on your son's music so much? Why don't you let your son do his own thing?
I mean, we just recorded it the other day. But I haven't been working on my son's music for 4 years.
Jesus Christ, you're a mess.
What is a mess about that?
I mean, you've got to pull yourself together.
What is a mess? I don't get it. What is a mess about that?
What is
I'm trying to help my son because I love him.
What is it? Yeah, who knows what you love?
What is the fucking mess? Explain to me.
When did you become this producer?
He's a musical producer. His son's trying to make it in the music business.
Yeah.
He's going to be a musical producer.
I'm not a producer. I'm an engineer. I'm helping him record music.
No, you're producing.
I do this for a living.
Who's producing the album?
Who's producing it?
Yeah.
The band, and I have help from other people working on it.
No, you're producing it.
You don't know Mutt Salem?
You don't know
Mutt Salem. You should keep that black cloud away from
I never claimed to be a musical producer. Okay?
Nah, you do.
I'm working with somebody here at Sirius that's helping me out, and we've been working the past couple of weekends working on the music.
But it's now filtered into my day. That's when I get involved.
What, because I played 20 seconds of it, or I listened to a minute of it?
Listen, between you and me,
yeah,
I know you don't have to lie to me.
I'm not lying.
I know what goes on back there. This was not 20 seconds.
Of course you know what's going on.
This was not 20 seconds. This is often...
Often? They just recorded it. It could be more than fucking...
You're excited about your son's music.
Of course I'm excited about it.
And
you don't get excited about whatever your children do either. I mean, your children do a lot of shit, too.
Right. But I'm the boss, man.
I understand you're the boss. And I'm not taking any of your time doing shit that I shouldn't be doing on your time.
Who knows?
I know. And if you want somebody to sit, why don't you come in there and sit in there with me?
I don't have time to sit with you. I've got a job to do.
Apparently you know everything that goes on.
Did someone complain that they couldn't get things done?
No. No one complained about anything. I'm just telling you I know what goes on back in that studio.
You're complaining about it now.
I am. I know. I'm aware that you're very busy with the producing your son's music.
That is correct.
He's ruining
Not only on the weekends.
On my own time.
Not only on your own time.
If I do it after like a certain time in the afternoon, which I've done on my own time.
So now, suddenly...
Wait a minute.
Now, suddenly,
how long do
you said it was only weekends, but now we're hearing about during the weekend.
I didn't say I was doing it. I said if I do it.
You want to come clean and say you have been and apologize and say you won't do it anymore? I'll listen to that.
No, I'm not saying that.
All right, then I have nothing to talk about.
I said if.
And then I need a list of what you're doing.
I wanted to do it later in the afternoon on my own time, and what is wrong with that?
Nothing's wrong with that. But you got to say to someone, listen, now I'm on my own time, I'm going to be doing this. Because it's not happening on your time. It's happening on my time.
No, I mean, when is your time up? When I walk out the door? If I'm here 12 hours, is that still your time?
I don't have any problem with you doing it after all the time.
Well, I mean, again, when I
just
feel
go up and say, hey, you're attractive. I like you. Would you like to go out with me?
Yeah.
That's it. Would you like to have dinner?
Well, when I really like them, I feel like I don't want to fuck it up. You know what I mean? But you're
going to fuck it up anyway by hanging around them and acting all Google-eyed. And these chicks start to think you're a chump.
Yeah. No, I agree. That does happen.
That chick wants it. She'll let you know. Robin will tell you. Jim just said there, you want to go out? And she was like, yeah, fuck yeah.
I did?
Yeah.
Want to go out to dinner and check out my balls?
Yes, I do.
Very good.
How did that happen? I forget how that happened.
I made that happen.
I said no 50 times. You guys pressured me into it.
Nah, you wanted it. Everyone could see it.
All right.
Jim came in here and just stole Robin.
I've been working up to it for 60 years trying to get her. All right, thanks, Ganji. We're going to take a little break. We're going to come back with our news block. It's going to be a big show right after these words. I realized someone had requested the Jack and Rod Smokey Martling thing. I've run out of time. And I do have to get to guys who want to date Cindy Margolis. I'll have to do that all tomorrow, okay? That's going to be part of the show tomorrow. You know, there's a song on the top 5 songs that is about, I'm a girl and I tried kissing a girl and I liked it. Have you heard that song?
No, I was going to ask you about the top 5 because you haven't played them in a long time. And
I know.
I'm behind.
Katy Perry's her name. I kissed a girl and I liked it. I kissed a girl and I liked it. See, it's evidently a huge song. Like, it's gone up the charts in like 3 friggin' seconds. Steve Langford, come on, baby. Let's find out what's going on in the Howard 100 newsroom. Steve, what do you have for us today?
Steve Langford has a huge penis.
Just some of the stories we're working on in the Howard 100 newsroom. The colonoscopy carnival. Coming to Howard 100 News, Stern Show staffers lining up to show their best sides. Gary's in, Scott the engineer's in, Robin's in, this Howard 100 News reporter, even Ronnie the limo driver. Robin's suggesting we put together a series of tables and run this posterior probe party like an assembly line in Detroit. The colonoscopy carnival. Getting to the bottom of things like only Howard 100 News can do.
All right, what else you got in the news?
Also today, Clearwater, Florida police investigating some reportedly vile and disgusting voicemail messages that Bubba's been playing. The messages reportedly left on Hulk Hogan's voicemail, allegedly by the brother of the young Marine who suffered a serious head injury when Hogan's son crashed a car into a tree last August. The voicemail messages brutal and vicious, including threats like, "Your kid's gonna bleed."
All right, and anything else?
And actor Jerry O'Connell, a guest on Greg Fitzsimmons' Howard 101 show last night, a caller asking Jerry O'Connell if wife Rebecca Romaine was unhappy after Jerry revealed on the wrap-up show that Rebecca had once hit him. O'Connell telling Fitzsimmons Romaine was a little upset that he was so honest, but Jerry O'Connell says he hates guests who pussyfoot around questions.
He is a good guest. He is terrific. And
today, a huge day in Howard history. June 17th, 1994. ABC News Live coverage of O.J. Simpson cowering in Al Cowling's white Bronco outside O.J.'s Rockingham home. The late Peter Jennings taking a call from an alleged eyewitness who said he saw O.J., while the rest of America saw ABC News make monumental fools of themselves by getting pranked big time, thanks to a Stern fan phony phone caller, Baba Booey to y'all.
I thought you were going to remind people that it is this day, June 17th, that in 1994... the wires to our radio broadcast in Cleveland were cut. It was the funeral. WMMS cut our, I don't know what the hell it was,